Welcome everybody. Today we are going to practice remaining calm. Because today is not a big event. It's not a momentous game. Philadelphia 76ers are all banged up. No Tyrese Maxey, no Joel Embiid. And the Knicks have obviously dealt with their own well-documented injuries this season. Still no Anunoby tonight. Obviously no Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Hartenstein still dealing with that little foot injury. The Achilles, which isn't so little. And Brunson will, of course, still be playing after the scare over in Atlanta a couple of games ago, before making his beautiful return the other night against Orlando, which we absolutely decimated. Today we're playing Philly in a game that we should just win. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just beat them the way you beat Orlando. Suffocate them. Today, it's a nice Sunday. It was a little rainy. It was cold, but not too cold. It's like bundled up a little bit. Maybe put a hefty sweater on. Not a jacket, but a hefty sweater, you know. Today is a comfortable day. And the Knicks should win comfortably today. It's what I'm expecting. It's what I hope to get here. Would be a nice gift. Today we're going to practice being a little chill. Because honestly, this game should be easy. This game should just be real easy. We should just beat this team down the way we did Orlando. We're rounding into form. We're getting into it. We're ready to go, right? From what we saw against Cleveland, a little bit of a downer against Atlanta. Then what we saw against Orlando, hold on, we're ready to go. We got Anunoby in the back. He's getting ready to check in. We know Julius Randle's on his way, of course. Mitchell Robinson, we're expecting back. We're on our way. The Knicks should be able to win today. No Maxey, no Embiid, no excuses. Right? They're also down a couple of their role players as well. No Melton, no Covington. But the Knicks, come on, they've got more than enough. Between who Josh Hart has been, DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, Hartenstein, Achua. The Knicks have more than enough. Hopefully we can get a nice big old Alec Burks game. And maybe we see Shake Milton against this former team. I don't know. How does Tom Thibodeau feel about this Alec Burks experience so far? None of it has been good. None of it has been good. Not a single second have we been like, yep, it's Alec Burks. We're good. Like, we don't have to worry. What's popping, everybody? What's popping? Big Crims, Kiana, Daniel, Nostalgic Nick, welcome, welcome, welcome. Big Rudd, Bernard Johnson. Tay, what's up, Tay? Yvette, 2026, what's popping, people? Let's get a big old victory today. Nice, calm, big old victory. Let's lead wire to wire. No problems whatsoever. I've been thinking about it all day. Like, I don't know, what kind of energy should I come out with tonight? And I think let's just chill. Let's watch a good, fun, competitive basketball game and pick up a nice, easy victory against a decimated Philadelphia team that does not have nearly the quality of role players that the Knicks do to help them sustain some of the injuries. Some of it, not all of it. Obviously, when you're missing your entire front court, it is rough. But believe you me, between DiVincenzo and Josh Hart and everyone I just named, the trade after with Precious Achua, it's like, okay, hold on. They can beat the lower teams. We don't have to worry too much about that. But obviously, we're gonna struggle against the really good teams, as injured as we are. But these Knicks, they always put up a fight, so we're good. We're good. What's up, Yak? What's up, everybody? Bernard Johnson said, we have to come out strong. Don't take Philly for granted. And now and we'll be fine. Yeah, just come out, handle your business, do your thing. Do exactly what you did in Orlando. Suffocate them defensively. Grab every rebound in the gym. Right? Out-hustle them, out-muscle them. It's a national TV game. So usually during national TV games, they allow a little bit more physicality from the officials. So they should, come on. They should pick up this victory. Right? That's my non-professional analysis. Right? This team is decimated. They don't have the bodies and the physicality and the willpower to beat this Knicks team. Not especially the way they're playing, not what the confidence of the team is building. They should be good and ready to go. I was half expecting OG Anunoby to make his return tonight. He was ruled out earlier in the day, so we didn't have to go through the entire day thinking, is Anunoby going to play? No, they ruled him out earlier in the day. Thank goodness, because that's literally would have been the only thing on my mind all day. Is like, is Anunoby going to play? Like, how come they just don't update us? Is he a game time decision? What is going on? He is still listed day to day, but they ruled him out earlier today. So now I'm 100%, I'm telling you guys right now, my non-professional opinion, he is making his return on Tuesday when we play Philadelphia. The game right before our West Coast road trip. It is hard for me to believe that they're going to medically clear him during the West Coast road trip in order to play. And honestly, this team can't survive going the entire West Coast road trip and playing him the 23rd, which is the time they finally come back home against Brooklyn. So I'm 100% expecting OG Anunoby on Tuesday, considering he is not playing today. Also, after the win against Orlando, the Knicks in sole possession of that 4 seed. Where's my phone? Here we go. Got to have our handy-dandy app open. Keep track of the box score and everything. This game is an ESPN game. You know ESPN loves to start their stuff super late. It's already 7:12. And we're just getting back from the commercial break. Yak said defense, out-rebound, and take care of the ball. That's all it's going to have to be tonight. Just a very simple game plan. Don't beat yourselves, right? They lose tonight, they're beating themselves. The Philadelphia 76ers, they're starting Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, what a backcourt, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tobias Harris, and Mo Bamba. Wow, what a starting front court. It is rough over there in Philadelphia. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? You're an hour ahead of us in Jamaica. Let's go. Appreciate you, Yvette. Always love having you around. The Knicks with their usual starting five of Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Achua, and Hartenstein. Their usual starting five since the injuries, of course. But let's get ready. My grandfather texts me before every national Knicks game. He texts me all the time. All right, let's get to it. We're getting ready for tip-off. Here we go. Should be a nice, easy victory. Nostalgic Nick, this is a great place. Appreciate you, my guy. Hope you have a good time. Always. Forever and always. That's the number one goal. Create a fun place to be. Tay said, yup, I'm chilling, ready for the work week, and of course, the Knicks. Yes, the work week. Man, what a glorious, lazy Sunday it was for me. Slept all day. Slept pretty much all day. Slept in this morning, got a couple of errands done, and then went right back to bed when I got finished. Literally woke up about an hour ago just to get ready for the game. That's it. If it wasn't for the game tonight, I would have stayed my butt in bed. All right, we'll win the tip. Funny, Precious Achua doing the jump ball. Has that always been a thing? I haven't noticed. Precious Achua wins the tip for the Knicks, though. DiVincenzo has it up top, being guarded by Cameron Payne. Over to Brunson on the left wing, coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen, stepping back, hesitation dribble, cross court to Achua on the left wing, coming to his right, in lane, stops, pump fake, throws up a righty hook, can't get it to go. Harris with the rebound. We're probably going to see a lot of Tobias Harris, I'm not going to lie. That's in the Knicks' favor. Decade, what's up, Decade? Tobias Harris has it up top, being guarded by Achua. Coming to the right around the Bamba screen. Tobias Harris, he's going to be in jail tonight with Precious Achua guarding him. He just got done locking up Paulo Banchero and Franz Wagner. So he's not going to struggle with him at all. Ball poked away as Oubre tried to drive it in by DiVincenzo. Out of bounds on Oubre off his foot. And here come the Knicks. I mean, the defense already early. Showing up. Cav top knot, Gyro Castro. Peter, what's up, Peter? Big task. Brunson has it in the paint. Beautiful pass to Hartenstein, who hung in the air. Took a little double clutch and finished over Oubre. It's a beautiful move from Hartenstein. Lowry has it up top. Over to Harris, driving to his right, in the paint, throws up a floater, gets it to go over Hartenstein and Achua. He's got a nice soft touch around the basket. DiVincenzo up top over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Achua. Hands it off to Hart. Hart has it up top. Gets over to Brunson on the right wing. He's wide open. They're not even guarding him. Brunson can't make him pay, though. Here comes Kyle Lowry driving it down. A little half spin gets to the foul line, knocks down the little pull-up jumper over Brunson. 4-2 early. Brunson hands it off to Hart, over to Achua, over to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Brunson up top, looking to come off a Hartenstein screen. Tells him to go away, going one-on-one against Oubre. Driving to his right, hands it off to Hart. He's coming to his left. Shot clock winding down. He's got to make something out of nothing. Ball poked out of his hands by Oubre. Here comes Tobias Harris coming down one-on-one against Achua. Lays it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Achua got a piece of it. And Josh Hart with the rebound to clean everything up. He's bringing it down. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein up top to DiVincenzo. Coming to his left. Off the Hartenstein screen, going under the basket, kicks it out to Josh Hart. He pump fakes, driving into the paint. Little fadeaway, little push shot, can't get it to go. Hartenstein offensive rebound and gets fouled by Lowry. The Knicks still outworking their opponent. If there's one thing that's true, the Knicks will outwork their opponent. And that has been true so far tonight. Nostalgic Nick, he's playing with great confidence. Precious Achiuwa has been fantastic. DiVincenzo off the handoff from Hartenstein, off the inbound, rattles in his first three of the night. What a fantastic sign for DiVincenzo. Lowry over to Harris. Harris up top, pump fakes, back to Lowry. He pump fakes. Coming to his right around the Harris screen, getting downhill, kicks it in the corner. Mo Bamba 4-3. Can't get it to go. Precious Achiuwa with the rebound. That's like the one thing Mo Bamba's out there to do, is stretch the floor and knock down threes. Josh Hart on the right wing. Being guarded by Oubre, coming to his left, over to Brunson. Brunson hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo being guarded by Payne. Now Lowry switches onto him on the left wing. They feed Brunson. He has it out. Left corner, being guarded by Campaign. Jab step, pump fake, step back. Now driving to his right, takes the contact, throws up at the basket, looking for a foul call. Gets it up on the rim, but can't get the friendly roll. No foul call. And Tobias Harris will bring it down. 5-4 early, 8:40 to go here in the first quarter. Harris pull up straightaway three off the back rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart snatches the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Josh Hart in and out dribble, driving to his left, going under the basket, leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson driving down across the baseline, gets fouled by Oubre. That's 2 fouls on Kelly Oubre. James Sumler, what's up, James? MBM. Tay said, I still don't care for all this passing. Someone got to get their shot going. They're just feeling each other out here in the first quarter. Who's got the hot hand? You never know. Brunson, beautiful crossover on Oubre, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Wide open, out of the corner for three. That one was way off. Can't get that one to go. Well short. Oubre with the rebound, bringing it down. Coming to his right off the Bamba screen. Over to Lowry on the right wing. Puts up a deep three over DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go. Long rebound over to Harris. As Precious Achiuwa mistimed his jump. Was out of positioning at that point. And Tobias Harris gets an easy dunk out of it. Brunson has it up top. Over to Achiuwa. Fakes the handoff to Brunson. Out to Josh Hart. And Josh Hart was on the baseline when he caught the pass. Out of bounds. Raul, what's up, Raul? Campaign bringing it down. 6-5 early. Not a ton of scoring. Both teams generating some decent looks, but not able to knock them down. As Campaign gets into the lane, can't knock down the floater. Kelly Oubre can't knock down the tip-in. And Campaign fouls DiVincenzo under the basket, fighting for the loose ball. Mike, what's up, Mike? Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Everybody filing in. Love to see it. It's popping, everybody. I like the Knicks game schedule. Right for the good time for good 7 a.m. here in Manila. Appreciate you. We got international fans out there. Appreciate you, Charlie. Over to Hartenstein. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left, pocket pass to Hartenstein. He tried to hit a pocket pass to Precious Achiuwa in the paint. Knocked loose. Hart cutting through the lane. Beautiful feed from Hartenstein. Lays it up nice and easy with the right hand. The ball movement, the player movement, still on point. Wombag Doodle. What's up, Wombag Doodle? Lowry up top, cross court to Oubre, spots up for a straightaway three over Hart, comes up well short, long rebound, loose, and DiVincenzo picks it up. He's bringing it down. Bullet pass to Josh Hart, cross court. Hart has it on the left wing. Tried to hand it off to Brunson. Miscommunication. It's going to be a turnover. Josh Hart passed it and then recovered it himself, so it's a turnover. Miscommunication there between Brunson and Hart. Hart thought he was just going to get the hand. Hart thought he was just going to give him a handoff. Brunson thought he was clearing out. turnover there, so it's going back to Philly. We're going to have our first stoppage in play, our first time out of the game. And it is a chill 7-6 almost halfway through the first quarter. Also, why does it say second quarter? It's the first quarter. Oh, man. Sports with the boys. Go Sixers. We got a Sixers fan in chat. Appreciate you, my guy, coming through. Appreciate you coming through for the stream. But you see where my allegiances lie. Happy to have you, though. Hope you have a good time. Cap Top now said, don't settle for threes. The obvious game plan with the Knicks is going to be to push them out to the three-point line. You're right, they can't settle for threes. But I think they've gotten some pretty good looks that just haven't gone down. I don't think they've excessively taken open threes. Brunson had an open one he missed. Josh Hart had an open one he missed. Those are shots I would want them to take 10 times out of 10. Overall, they're only 1 for 3, right? So it was those two and then the one that DiVincenzo took and hit. Wombat Dude, how we doing? We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. 7-6. Feeling each other out. Seeing how the game is going to go. Game hasn't taken shape yet. Right? It's a push and pull. Not one side has gained confidence over the other. Both teams kind of missing perimeter shots so far. Nothing's really going down. The Knicks are 1 for 3 from 3. 3 for 8 from the field overall. Philadelphia's 3 for 9 from the field overall with 0 for 4 from 3. So, it's going. C. Tyler, what's up, C. Tyler? Mike, we got to take care of the ball, fellas. They do. No silly turnovers. They're doing a good job of getting to all of the loose balls so far. Do they have a turnover yet? The Knicks, 2 turnovers from Josh Hart. One's where he stepped on the baseline, and then one right here that triggered the timeout. The 76ers, they have 3 turnovers. Both teams about even in about every category. Leads to the 7-6 game. Neither team has it going out the gate. We'll see which team heats up first. Right? I always call the first quarter the feel-out quarter. Right? You're trying to understand what the other team's doing, what their game plan is, how are they going to play you, and then from that point on, you get comfortable, you counter, you talk about it. The coaches adjust their game plan to sort of assimilate to the way they're being defended. And then obviously someone will catch fire. Someone will have the hot hand, and then you go from there as the basketball game goes along. But so far, both teams still feeling each other out about halfway through the first here. We got a subscription early in the game from J-Tab. Appreciate you, Jay. Welcome. Hope you have a good time here. We do every Knicks game of every season. Hopefully we get to a very deep playoff run this year. Lowry over to Oubre, over to Payne. Payne has it up top, back to Oubre, who gets open as Josh Hart goes under the screen. Oubre can't make him pay. Hartenstein snatches the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Brunson up top, seeing 3 defenders as he pulls it back out. Being guarded by Tobias Harris on the mismatch. Brunson coming around the Hartenstein screen, fakes the handoff, spinning, kicks it out to Achua, coming across the lane, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left. They bring 2 defenders, kicks it out to Achua, spots up out of the corner, and he knocks down the 3. Pressures Achua. He's got to stick the corner threes, man. He can knock down them corner threes. Those above the break threes, not so much. Them corner threes, can knock those down. Love to see it. Payne has it up top. Inside pass to Tobias Harris, who catches, knocks down a low push floater in the paint. So 10-8. 5:50 to go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Oubre, over to DiVincenzo, over to Achua, back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right around the Achua screen. Tobias Harris switches onto him. Brunson coming to his left, kicks it in the corner to Achua, who pump fakes, driving along the baseline. And his pass hits the baseline. He tried to hit it to the other corner to Josh Hart. But it's out of bounds, so the ball's going back to Philly. Couple of substitutions being made. Buddy Hield. Jay Tap in the chat. Appreciate you, my guy Jay. Welcome. Elizabeth Blatch. Welcome, Elizabeth. Big Crim said, when are you wearing that onesie? I don't own a onesie, And haven't even looked into it, Big Crims. Bamba has it up top, being guarded by Sims. Kicks it over to Lowry, back to Bamba in the paint, and throws it down with the one hand over Achua. Quick hit ahead pass to DiVincenzo, goes across the lane, leaves it off for Jericho Sims, who returns the favor with a dunk of his own. Both of these teams going back and forth now. The pace is quickening a little bit. Tobias Harris in the post against Precious Achua, spins over the left shoulder with the fadeaway along the baseline, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, bringing it down over to Brunson on the right wing. He pump fakes, he's going to pull it back out. Tobias Harris guarding him. Brunson's going to pull it all the way back up the half court. Looks like he wants to go one-on-one against Harris. Cross court to Hart, pump fakes, driving it inside the paint. Leaves it inside to Sims, who saves it, gets it out to DiVincenzo on the bad pass, kicks it over to Brunson. He's open, deep straightaway three. Can't get that one to go. Brunson's been off to start the game. Healed with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Over to Bamba, hands it off to Lowry, coming to his right. Big screen on Brunson as he falls down. They kick it in the corner to a wide open Batum, who can't make the Knicks pay. Philadelphia without a three-point made field goal. Yeah, I believe they're 0 for 6 now. DiVincenzo coming to his right around the Sim screen. Bullet pass to Josh Hart, left wing three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Harris with the rebound. Bringing it down, cross court to Lowry, cross court to Buddy Hield, wide open in the corner after the transition three, and he can't get that one to go. Philadelphia is ice cold from the perimeter so far. Brunson bringing it down on the right wing, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. Pace is quickening, but the scoring has not ticked up. 12-10, 4 minutes to go, a little under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So the pace is picking up, but the scoring remaining the same. Both teams struggling to score, struggling to knock down perimeter shots. Will said, all right, maybe don't handle the ball for now. Hasn't been a pretty game, I'll tell you that much. Peter said, I bet. Been on a moonshiner for many a year. Spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. Moonshine don't kill me. I'll live till I. 2026 said we got to limit the turnovers. Well, they haven't so far. Definitely something they have to clean up as the game goes along. Mike said, we need our peeps back. Yes, we do. OG Anunoby right around the corner. Like I said, I'm predicting OG Anunoby to play on Tuesday. Now, I also predicted him to play today, but clearly he's not playing today. I think he has to make a return before the West Coast road trip. It's hard for me to believe that they're going to bring him back during the West Coast road trip. That would be a little weird to me, but I guess it's all dependent on how his arm feels, right? Is it still a little sore after the full contact practice? It's all dependent on that. At some point he's got to play. And at some point very soon, very clearly. I'm expecting Tuesday when we play this same Philadelphia team. Will said, thank God Philly is missing. Well, both teams are missing. Philly's getting good open looks that they're just not knocking down, and so are the Knicks. DiVincenzo missed an open one. Did DiVincenzo miss? No, not DiVincenzo. Josh Hart's missed 2 or 3 open ones. Brunson missed 2 or 3 open ones. Hasn't been a good shooting game from either side. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting 33% from the field, and they're 0 for 7 from 3. The Knicks are shooting 42% from the field, so a lot better, but not good. And 33% from 3. They're 2 for 6. So they're knocking down more shots than Philly is, despite both of them generating pretty decent looks. Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? Are the Knicks doing a lot of zone defense early? The Knicks almost never go to a zone. Actually, under Tom Thibodeau, I don't think the Knicks have. I don't think I've ever seen the Knicks go to a zone. I think Tom Thibodeau just doesn't believe in zones, and the NBA will work. I don't think we've ever seen the New York Knicks go to a zone defense. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? Cat top knot, go inside, pick up fouls, get to the free throw line. In the fourth, it's easy. They've tried generating some contact early. No foul calls yet. Nobody's gone to the foul line from either side so far. No free throws. So the officials definitely letting them play a bit. Yak said hold them to another 74-point game. They can hold the second team to under 30 in 2 games in a row. Ooh, I don't know. Conversations are going to have to be started. McBride's in the game, kicks it over to Josh Hart, kicks it out. DiVincenzo, straightaway 3, gets open. Rims in and out, halfway down, can't get it to stay though. Here come Philadelphia. Inside pass to Batum, leaves it off for Paul Reed, over to Buddy Hield on the right wing, pump fakes out to Lowry. Lowry pump fakes, McBride, fly-by defense. Lowry sets his feet, 5 from 3, and Lowry can't knock down the open 3. I mean, the offense is ugly from both sides. Both teams missing open shots. McBride out of the corner, pump fakes, driving across the baseline, over to Jericho Sims. Cross-court pass to Achua, sets his feet, 5 from 3. Achua can't get it to go off the pass from Sims. And Philadelphia with yet another defensive rebound. Buddy Hield bringing it down. Over to Lowry on the left wing. Lowry has it up top. Over to Buddy Hield, coming to his left. Good show from Jericho Sims, forces a pass to Batum in the corner. He can't knock down the 3 there. 0 for 9 from 3 to start the game? It is ugly. DiVincenzo on the left wing, coming to his right, off the Sims screen, throws the lob to Sims, catches, tries to dunk it down, can't get it to go, no foul. There was some contact in the air. Here comes Philly pushing the other way. Buddy Hield in the paint, leaves it off for Paul Reed, driving it down, Euro steps down the lane, can't get the layup to go, loose ball. DiVincenzo picks it up, and the Knicks are pushing the other way. Leaves it off for Achua. Achua over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top over to DiVincenzo, being guarded by Lowry. DiVincenzo coming to his left, pulling it back out, putting some dribble moves on, snakes the pick and roll, and knocks down the pull-up 3 around the Sim screen. So finally, a perimeter shot went down. DiVincenzo's now 2 for 2 from 3. And the Knicks take a 5-point lead, 15-10. Nick Nurse is up, calling a timeout, and is yelling at his teammates. Yelling at his players. Nick Nurse not happy with what he's seeing from his team. Settling for a lot of, you guys were talking about earlier, Knicks can't settle for threes. Philadelphia is settling for a lot of threes so far to start this game. We're about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and it has been an ugly game. 15-10. Not a lot of scoring from either side. Mike said, good shooting from Precious. I like when Precious takes those corner threes. Not so much when he takes them above the break. Not so much. Mike said Knicks need to take advantage of Philly missing those shots. They do. They want to build a nice early lead and end this one earlier than expected. You do. You have to take advantage of the team starting off this slow. And boy, is Philly starting out slow. Will said, going to hold ourselves to 70 if we keep playing like this. This might be a game where the Knicks win like 70-64, the way it's going so far. Charlie, as long as we keep this a low-scoring game, we're good. I think Philly also wants it to be a low-scoring game. They don't have any explosive scores out there. I think Buddy Hield's the closest thing they had to that, and, he can get hot from 3, but the Knicks focus on him defensively. All right, we're back in. Campaign is also back in and out dribble in the paint, throws up a floater, can't get it to go. Sims cleans up with the rebound. He's been a good rebounder these last couple of games. Been impressed with what I'm seeing from Jericho Sims. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Payne. Trying to get it over to DiVincenzo. McBride's going to keep it. Good denial defense from Batum. McBride spinning around the Sims screen, putting the ball handling on, getting to the paint, kicks it out to Bogdanovich, driving to his right, leans in, spins in the paint, low floater, over Buddy Hield, can't get it to go. Batum with the rebound. Here comes Campaign, trying to push the pace a little bit. McBride's going to pick him up top to Batum, over to Harris, driving to his left, DiVincenzo guarding him, over to Payne. He's driving to his left, his strong hand, high layup off the glass, can't get it to go. Sims tips it out, and Josh Hart picks up the rebound. He's putting his head down, he's going coast to coast, takes the contact, gets caught in the air, and turns it over. That's 3 turnovers for Josh Hart. It's not looking great. Tobias Harris up top, over to Payne. Payne settles for a pull-up 3, knocks it down. Their first 3 of the game. It was going to come eventually, and there it is, 15-13. The Knicks not able to take advantage of that really slow start from Philadelphia. Bogdanovich on the left wing, up top to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, pull up, deep 3, Can't get that one to go. Here comes Campaign. Old Man 803. What's up, old man? Payne has it up top, putting the moves on. Bogdanovich, step back, over to Buddy Hield, catches, pump fakes, driving it down, almost lost it, picks it back up, leaves it off for Paul Reed, who throws it down. Tied at 15. Nostalgic Nick Hart always does that. He does have a propensity to get into the paint without a plan. Deuce McBride has it up top, being guarded by Payne. 15 seconds to go. My timer's off. About a 4-second differential, 3 to 4 second differential between game clock and shot clock. McBride going, pump fakes over to Bogdanovich, up top, driving to his left, gets stops, pops, gets blocked from behind. Shot clock violation, 3.2 to go. 3.7. Changed the clock back, gave them a little bit of extra time. 7 turnovers for the Knicks, 1 for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia can't score, and the Knicks can't take care of the ball. And so we're tied at 15 as Oubre driving it down, lays it up, can't get the layup to go, ball tipped, can't get that tip up to go. And one of the ugliest first quarters we've seen all season, tied at 15. You want to talk about low scoring. Like I said, this game might end 70 to 65 or something. I can't see how either team hits 100 at this point. It's been ugly. Mike said, is Mitch Robb ever coming back? He will be back this month at some point, probably late this month, but he will be back. He's got a long road of conditioning to go through, right? He is back healthy on the court, running and jumping, but when you're not able to run and jump for months after ankle surgery, your conditioning is not going to allow you to play NBA basketball games. So he's got a long road of conditioning to go. Probably won't see him back until the end of the month. Mike said, how about hitting the layup once in a while? Will said, what was that? Tay said, why? Because we're excessively passing. 2026 said, this game is going to be on pace to go into overtime, 60 to 60. Cap top, no, Philly can't win without a high percent from 3. Will said, OG next game, praying for it. It has not been a pretty game to watch. It has been brutally really ugly on both sides. It's not like the Knicks are playing well and it's like, all right, it's slow paced, whatever. At least they made a couple shots. No, both teams are playing really bad. The Knicks ended that first quarter 33% from the field, 3 for 10 from 3, and Philadelphia ended 29% from the field and 10% from 3. They're 1 for 10. I think this is the ugliest game I've seen all season. 15 to 15 after the first. Literally neither team has got anything going. Anything whatsoever. Nostalgic Nick, Hart back to the bench soon. Josh Hart will be back on the bench when OG Anunoby returns. Which hopefully is next game. Because we need Anunoby. We need somebody. Anybody. Just a little bit more help, please. Nights like this are too common without our guys. Steven G, what's up, Steven? We're getting OG and Randall back soon. OG first, Randall back hopefully at some point. My guess is we're going to go through the West Coast road trip, which is about a week. And then we come back home to play Brooklyn on a Saturday, the 23rd of March. That's when I would expect to hear Julius Randle ramping back up to come back and play. We have 2 home games. We have Brooklyn and Detroit. I mean, those are just fantastic games to come back to, right? If we're being honest. Fantastic games, right? 2 games against teams that you are significantly better than, who have really struggled this season. So they would be nice, like cupcake games for Julius Randle to come back to and warm back up and shake off some of the rest for the stretch run right before the playoffs, right? Towards the end of the month there. We're back into it. Campaign has it up top. Over to Buddy Hield on the left wing. Jab step, pump fake, puts up the three over Alec Burks, gets it to go. McBride bringing it down. Over to Burks. Burks coming to his right around the Sims screen, and they call an offensive foul on Jericho Sims, extending his arms on the screen, pushing Kelly Oubre. Another turnover for the Knicks, picking up the offensive foul there. Campaign bringing it down. Over to Kelly Oubre, over to Batum. Batum has it up top, being guarded by Bogdanovic. Over to Buddy Hield. Alec Burks guarding him. Coming to his right, off the Paul Reed screen. Pocket pass to Reed in the paint. He's got some space, goes through. Misses the layup, dunk, looking reverse thing. Kelly Oubre picks it up. He can't get it to go. Paul Reed gets on the glass, picks up the offensive rebound. Out the Campaign, spots it for three, comes up well short. Jericho Sims with the rebound. I mean, even when they're getting open looks, they can't knock them down. Layups, putbacks, threes. Josh Hart pump fakes from three, gets into the paint. Cross court to Bogdanovic. He pump fakes. He's driving down, kicks it out. Josh Hart, he puts up the three now. Josh Hart can't get it to go. Jericho Sims trying to keep it alive. Campaign with the rebound. Hit a head pass. Josh Hart comes up with the steal. Great defense from Hart. He's bringing it down. He's putting his head down. Euro steps into the lane. Kicks it out to Alec Burks out of the corner. Pump fakes. One dribble to his left. Puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Loose rebound. Josh Hart comes flying in. Picks it up. Out to Bogdanovic. One dribble after the pump fake. Bogdanovic can't get the three to go. Josh Hart rips it away from Campaign. Kicks it up top to Bogdanovic. Tried to get the extra pass to McBride. Poked away, but McBride picks it up. Has it up top. It's going to go one-on-one against Hield. Crossing over to his left. Coming down the lane. Throws up a floater. Can't get that one to go. Josh Hart, another offensive rebound. Cross-court pass, and then he turns it over. 4 turnovers for Josh Hart. Let's just slow it down, y'all. Buddy Hield into the paint. Euro step layup gets it to go over McBride. So after all of that, the Knicks end up with 0 points, and Philadelphia ends with a transition layup on the other side. Dre Bands, what's up, Dre? Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks got to call a timeout. If I'm Tom Thibodeau, I'm throwing Shake Milton out there. Can we get somebody? Can we get somebody to do something? Make a shot? What's poppin', my guy Dre? This is a brutal, brutal game. The Knicks have yet to score here in this second quarter. 9:48 to go, exactly. Stephen G said, what about Shake Milton? Is he playing tonight? Tom Thibodeau is unlikely to play Shake Milton unless something drastically happens. He is going to stick with his guys. Alec Burks will continue to play, guys. Right? They did not sign Shake Milton to play games. They signed him in case another injury happens before our other guys can get back. Although I would like to see Shake Milton get a chance. Hopefully, somebody who can put the ball in the basket, Shake Milton can. Hopefully, he gets a chance because Lord knows we need it right now. Knicks hit 3 threes and still only managed 15 points. Exactly. If you take away those 3 threes, 9 points, they scored 6 they made 3 baskets. They made 6 baskets altogether in that first quarter. They didn't get to the free throw line at all. Why is the timer still on? I pressed pause. Ay. Charlie, Dante has a green light. Shooting a high volume of threes, but recently not converting well. I mean, he's shooting a lot of them with the ball in his hands, a lot of them contested. He kind of has to. They're not generating good looks. You can't turn down any open shot you get. You have to catch and fire away. With this much devastation to the team, Jalen Brunson's not creating an advantage. The Knicks are just kind of out there not doing anything. You're seeing what it looks like when Josh Hart has to create something. It doesn't look good. You're seeing what happens when Bogdanovic has to create something. It does not look good, right? Not to mention the McBrides, Alec Burks, Precious Achiuwas of the world. Like, that's just not what they're good at. They're good at playing off of stars. And when you don't have stars out there, it's difficult to generate good open looks. So Brunson's three-point shooting has taken a huge dip since Randall went out. So is DiVincenzo. So has Bogdanovic since he's gone to the Knicks, because they're not creating anything open for these guys. They're taking a lot of contested shots. And to their credit, they're making a lot of them on most nights. Tonight is not one of those nights. Nostalgic Knicks. Boja has to be a lot more aggressive offensively. I think he's trying. It's just it's not his game. He's 35 years old. At one point it was his game, but not anymore. Right? He is much better playing off of other players. And usually when Bogdanovic subs into the game, Brunson is out of the game, and so Bogdanovic is their go-to scorer, which is not something he's capable of doing at this stage in his career. Right? He came to be a complementary piece, not to be one of the guys. Batum applying a lot of pressure in the backcourt. We're back in, people. Bogdanovic driving down, cross-court pass, across the baseline. The Burks gets picked off by Oubre. He's bringing it down. Hesitation dribble, driving to his right. Little pull-up shot in the paint. Can't get it to go. Jericho Sims with another rebound. Whew. McBride up top. Bogdanovic on the left wing. Up top to McBride. Coming to his left off the Sims screen. In and out dribble, driving to his right. Gets poked out of his hands. It's going to stay with the Knicks. The ball flies out of bounds. Good hands from Paul Reed to poke it out. Tay said I wouldn't. They need to play through this. We need to shoot. We need a shooter on the floor. They got shooters on the floor. They just not enough to have a shooter. You got to get them open looks from three. The Knicks don't have creators out there. Is Bogdanovic step back out of the mid-range pull-up jumper? Philadelphia inbounds it to Payne, who's going to bring it down. Payne up top, over to Batum, over to Oubre on the right wing, crossover to his left, getting down the lane, cross-court pass, Jericho Sims picks it off, and he hands it off to Burks. Burks bringing it down. Isaiah Hartenstein at the scorer's table, getting ready to check in. Burks coming to his left, goes under the basket, pulling it back out, kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Bad pass from Burks, gets picked off by Batum, flips it over his head, out to Hield. Hield tracks it down, driving it down, cross-court pass to Payne, catches, driving down on Sims, high scoop layup, gets almost blocked by Sims. Oubre tips it to himself, he picks it back up, now he goes up and he lays it up and in. The extra efforts, and nothing going right for the Knicks here in the second quarter. Nothing went right for either side in the first quarter. Philly's trying to build something here, doing a lot of Alec Burks creating off the dribble right now. Burks behind the back, step back, throws it over the top to Achua, who catches, tried to lay it up and in the same motion. Bad decision from Achua, who airballed the layup, and here comes Philadelphia. 22-17 is still a 5-point game. I gave the 2 points to the wrong side. My bad. 22-17, everybody. Payne has it up top, coming to his right. Over to Oubre, step back, pull up baseline jumper, knocks it down. So now it is 24-17. It is a 7-point deficit for the Knicks. They have 17 points, 7 minutes and 30 seconds here. McBride up top into Sims. Sims swings through to his right, putting it down, spins, picks the dribble up, throws it up top to Burks. Burks has it. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Being guarded by Payne, coming to his left around the Sims screen. Pull up three, gets it to go. Who else to bail us out of a bad possession other than Alec Burks? I expected nothing less. Alec Burks, yes, all reliable. Cam Payne has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left, pulling it back out. Still calling for a screen from Paul Reed. Payne coming to his right off the screen. Cross court to Paul Reed, who catches, fires from three over Sims, rattles it in. Philly starting to build something, starting to knock down a couple of shots here. McBride bringing it down, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. 6:36 to go. It is 27-20. What an ugly, ugly game from both sides here. Ooh. Stub Genetics. AB, big game incoming. Talk about it, Stub Genetics. We're waiting for the big Alec Burks game. Tonight might be the night. He might have to be a savior tonight. Because nobody's got to go. Nobody from either side. It is ugly. Bernard Johnson and the Knicks are not hitting their shots. No, they are not. Charlie Cruz said, is Brunson still in a minutes restriction? Probably. They didn't announce one, but he was on a minutes restriction against Orlando. Likely on a minutes restriction now. I don't see why he would not be. Cap top nod, Josh Hart, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 possession. Chaos genius. Talk about it, cap top nod. That is literally why he is out there. In 1 possession, yes. Mike said, this should have been easier than it is right now. Sure. 100%. Bernard Johnson, Knicks need to slow down. Can someone please hit a shot for the Knicks? That's really all it comes down to, right? They've generated some decent looks from the field, but nobody's knocking down shots. They don't have any real creators out there, so everything they do create is like semi-contested and very difficult and late in the shot clock. And against duress, it's not always easy playing in those situations. Knicks need to find a way to make the game easier for themselves. Right now, it is very difficult. Mike said, sit Hart down right now. It's not Josh Hart. It's everybody. It's all 5 players on the court, right? Brunson's missed easy ones. DiVincenzo's missed a couple easy ones. Achua's missed a couple of layups around the basket. Nobody is playing well. Like, nobody. D-Raz. What's up, D-Raz? There were a couple of early games as it's a Sunday. One of the games that wrapped up already was Milwaukee beating the Clippers. Milwaukee finding their groove here in the second half of the season. Not even second half. In the final quarter of the season here. They've been spectacular so far. Since the All-Star break and Doc Rivers probably finally got to settle in and input a lot of his stuff. Makes sense. Philly here in the second quarter, 12 points already. 2 for 3 from 3, 5 for 11 from the field. We're getting ready to check back in here. They get it in the Burks up top. The Knicks come out with Brunson, Burks, Bogdanovich, Hartenstein, and Achua. Brunson driving it down, takes some contact, throws up a floater, can't get it to go. Foul on Lowry. So Brunson's going to the free throw line for 2. Our first free throws of the game from either side. Finally. Cap top now. Philly hits 2 threes, up by 13, eyes up. Knicks hit 2 threes. It's a 1-point game. Can go the other way too. Cap top now. Could go the other way too. Brunson knocks down his first free throw. His first point coming halfway through the second quarter here. Jeez Louise, we need an explosive second half from Brunson. Brunson can't knock down the second one, but Achua offensive rebound, kicks it out to Brunson. They swing it around. Bogdanovich straight away 3 can't get it to go. Achua tracking down the offensive rebound again. Tried to get it out to Bogdanovich. Kelly Oubre picks it off. He's bringing it down, goes all the way, and throws it down with 2 hands. 21-29. Ay. Approaching the 6-minute mark, halfway through the second quarter here. Almost to halftime. Brunson has it up top, stepping back, puts up the 3 on the right wing. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein tips it out. Bogdanovich picks it up. Over to Achua. Achua out to Burks. Burks dancing with it against Kenyon Martin Jr. Puts up the 3 off the back rim. Bouncing on the rim. Hartenstein picks up the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Brunson. Swings it out to Bogdanovich. Left wing 3 wide open. Knocks it down. We finally got one to go, folks. We finally got one to go. The Knicks killing them on the glass. But, grabbing offensive rebounds doesn't mean much unless you can convert any of them. Knicks finally converted one there. Kyle Lowry has it up top, hands it off the heel. Over to Oubre. Oubre being guarded by Burks on the switch. Coming to his right off the Bamba screen. Driving it down in the corner to Kenyon Martin Jr. Going all the way. Lays it up high off glass. Over Hartenstein. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein just kind of punches it. And it goes out of bounds. Keeping it away from the Philly defenders. 5:15 to go. 29-24. They get it in the Bamba. Bamba over to Oubre. Ball got poked away by Bogdanovic, but they call a reach-in foul. Bogdanovic not happy with the foul call. DiVincenzo checks in here for Burks. Lowry up top. Cross-court pass. Kenyon Martin Jr. Over to Oubre, coming to his right. Brunson guarding him. Up top to Oubre, driving it down in the paint. Throws up a floater. Can't get it to go. And Kenyon Martin Jr. with a tip dunk and in. Not really a dunk. More like a layup. But got it to go in. 31-24. Brunson on the right wing being guarded by Lowry. Brunson spinning, going the other way. Kicks it out to Achua. In the corner, DiVincenzo open. They leave him. And DiVincenzo halfway down can't get it to stay. Harnstein trying to keep it alive, but here comes Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield coming to his left in transition. Leaves it off for Oubre. Bogdanovic guarding him. Oubre has it up top. He's feeling himself a little bit. Coming to his right off the screen. Hesitation dribble. Leaves it off for Bamba. Up top to Hield. Hield swing through to his left. Pulling it back. Back in the corner. Oubre, no hesitation. 3. Gets fouled by Precious Achiuwa. Ay, ay, ay. When it rains, it pours, everybody. When it rains, it pours. What a piss-poor performance from both teams, to be honest. What a piss-poor offensive performance from these guys, man. Mike said, you got to play defense in this game, y'all. I mean, they're playing defense. Philly has 31 points, guys. It's not like Philly's being an explosive team right now. It is just ugly. You got to make some shots. The Knicks have 24 points. It's almost halftime, everybody. It is almost halftime. Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? Don't got to be sorry, and you're never late. Tay said, did we practice? Did anybody practice? Philly's just as bad as the Knicks right now, guys. It is not a lopsided game. Philly is up to a 9-point lead, though. So I guess you got to give Philly some credit. But 33 points in the first half is not impressive. And the Knicks' 24 points in the first half is not impressive. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Ay, ay, ay. They are on pace for 50 points in this game. Total. They got to have an explosive first half, man. A second half, excuse me. Oubre goes 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Harnstein picks up the rebound. Brunson bringing it down. Being guarded by Oubre. Beautiful hesitation move in the paint. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Harnstein. Harnstein looking for somebody to get it to. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Spots up for a 3. Still can't get it to go. Oubre with the rebound. Kyle Lowry pull up 3. Can't get it to go. Achua with the rebound. Precious Achiuwa bringing it down now. Hands it off to DiVincenzo, left wing. In and out dribble. Kicks it off to Brunson. Brunson driving it down in the paint. Throws up a floater. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Oubre pulls it down. Here comes Kenyon Martin Jr. Hit a head pass to Tobias. Tobias turns it over. Great defense from DiVincenzo. And he's bringing it down. Hit a head pass to Brunson. Brunson putting his head down. Taking some contact. Throws up a floater. Gets it to go. And one on Oubre. Okay. Defense leading to offense, getting to the foul line. Thank goodness for Brunson. Yak said 12 turnovers and 5 minutes to go. It has not been a pretty game. It has not been an organized game. It's not been a well-run game at all. Brunson does convert the three-point play. Tobias Harris bringing it down, 33-27. It is a 6-point game, and it is very low scoring. Very low scoring. The Knicks have 27 points. That is how much they can score in a quarter. Tobias Harris catches and shoots from 3, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo, good box out and rebound. He's bringing it down, putting his head down. Euro steps into the lane, kicks it out to Josh Hart, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, in and out dribble, driving it down, spins in the paint, little pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Brunson's starting to create something, starting to feel himself. Timeout. Timeout from Philly. Shot starting to go down for JB. But, I mean, the scoring in this game, they They have not broken the 30-point mark, guys. They have not broken the 30-point mark. I just want to see something, right? They have 29 points with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. They played the Magic on Friday. And in that game, the Knicks scored 31 points in the first quarter. They scored 14 points in the second quarter. They scored 25 in the third quarter. And they scored 18 in the fourth. Guys, this has been the worst half of basketball we've seen this Knicks team play all season. And it is a 4-point game. They should be blowing this team out, of course. But man, at least it is a 4-point game, because this could be a significantly worse night. Halftime, I said, Knicks shooting like Orlando. Yes, they are. You know, the Knicks held Orlando to 74 points the other night, and it was the least amount of points the team has scored all season long. And we were all celebrating. And it was like, man, what a performance from the Knicks defense. And what a terrible performance from Orlando's offense. And here the Knicks are trying to top themselves. They said, hold on, Orlando. We could show you what pathetic offense looks like. Hold on, we got this. Charlie said, and this game is nationally televised? A lot of brick shots everywhere. I mean, ESPN really knows how to pick them, man. They throw the lob to Oubre, he gets broken up. Achua and Harnstein. DiVincenzo picks it up. Over to Brunson. Brunson, hesitation dribble. Fakes the pump from 3, leans in, scoop layup, can't get it to go. Achua tips it out, and they can't save it. Lowry inbounds it. Lowry has it up top. Coming to his right, off the Harris screen. Harris in the paint, kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry catches, pump fakes, driving it down in the paint, kicks it back out to Oubre. He's driving it down to his right in the paint, little push-up floater. And he finally gets a nice friendly roll on the rim, and it drops down. Brunson has it up top, over to Harnstein, over to Achua. Back to Harnstein. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left. Back up top to Achua. Achua handing it off to Hart. Hart over to Achua. Has it in the corner. Shot clock winding down. He's got to throw something up. It gets blocked by Harris. And it is a shot clock violation. Yet another turnover for the Knicks. I mean, they are just getting nothing going offensively. Nothing. If it's not Brunson, nobody's getting into the paint. Kyle Lowry has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left off a Harris screen. Harris catches. Back to Lowry. Lowry coming to his right. Stepping back. Feeding Harris in the post. DiVincenzo comes from behind, pokes it away. And DiVincenzo gets down the lane and throws down a two-handed dunk as the crowd finally has something to cheer about for the Knicks. Fantastic play from DiVincenzo. Defense leading the offense. Oubre has it on the right wing. Dancing with it. DiVincenzo guarding him. Getting past his defender in the paint. Tries to throw it down with two hands. Got a little too fancy. Misses the dunk. Harnstein picks it up. Here comes DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the left wing. Pull up 3. Heat check. Can't get it to go. Ball falls right into the hands of Harnstein. They kick it out. Brunson, corner 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And Josh Hart fouls Oubre. Guys. Jeez Louise. It is a rough game, man. It is a rough game. Kyle Lowry has it up top. Lowry being guarded by Brunson. Kelly Oubre driving it down, gets fouled by Sims, going to the basket. So Kelly Oubre going to the free throw line for 2. The Knicks have 31 points in the first half, folks. This is not looking good. It's not looking good. Russell Field, what's up, Russell? Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Poor performance Knicks need to start making shots. I mean, I know we're Knicks fans. We're here for the Knicks, guys. But like, Philly is 36 points in the first half too. They are not far behind the Knicks. This is just an ugly game from everybody, from all sides, from everybody involved. Kelly Oubre goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 37-31. Let the timer tick down way too far. 28 seconds to go. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Batum. Brunson over to Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Lowry. Back to Brunson, being guarded by Batum. Coming to his right. Splits the defense, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Left wing three over Lowry. Comes up short. Brunson picks up the loose rebound. And Brunson will have the last shot of the quarter. Gets fouled by Batum. They had a foul to give. 5 seconds to go. Stelp Genetics said, finding ways to stay in it when we suck is a good sign. That's where I'm at. Like, you're having your worst offensive performance of the year by far, by miles of what the next one is. And it is a 6-point game. So, it is just a horrific game from everyone involved. They get it into Brunson. Brunson driving it down, goes past the defense, throws up a floater, gets blocked by Bauman. They call an offensive foul on Brunson. So 1 second to go. Another turnover for the Knicks. It's going to go down in the books. Philly will have 1 second. I got to inbound it in the backcourt. Lowry gets it into Oubre. Oubre not going to get the shot up before the time expires, and that's going to take us to halftime, 37-31. I mean, guys, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you. Ricardo said, Melo's comment on the shoulder injury and Randall got me thinking. Got a point. Julius cannot be bully ball anymore. I've been telling you guys, do not expect the same Julius Randle back. He's going to have to get surgery in the offseason. He is training to come back to play with the shoulder injury. I don't know. You guys got to listen to me. I've been trying to tell you. I've been preaching to everybody here. Do not expect Julius Randle to be the same Julius Randle when he gets back. He is not going to be as physical. He's not going to be as good as on the boards. He is not going to be nearly the shooter he was, and he was already a nifty shooter. Do not expect a Julius Randle to be as dominant as he was, right? As physically imposing as he was. He's going to have to go get shoulder surgery. He's going to have to play through a ton of pain when he does come back. He is not going to be even close to 100%. My expectation is like a 70% Julius Randle will be back for the playoffs, which sucks. He was having a fantastic season. He was really leaning into the bully ball stuff. And now he's going to have to adjust the way he plays yet again. Mike said, why not go inside and leave the threes alone? I mean, who do you want going inside, Mike? I mean, they got Jalen Brunson, and that's it. Right? You want Josh Hart creating out of the perimeter to get inside? I mean, he's going one-on-one against Batum and Kelly Oubre, who are like, they're good defenders. They'd stay in front of you. They make it difficult. I'm sure if they wanted to go inside and hit layups, they would. But, there's 5 guys on the other side stopping them from doing that. And also, they're getting good looks from 3. So, I mean, you want them to turn down an open look from 3? You just got to play better. I mean, that's all it boils down to. There's not, right? Like, Tom Thibodeau's going to go into halftime here, and he's going to be like, guys, what the hell are we doing? Like, can you make a shot? Are you professional basketball players or not? You put up 31 points in the first half? What a despicable display of basketball. Cap Tom said over under about to get paid. Yeah, they might just cash him out right now and be like, all right, guys, you won it. You won the bet. Kenny said worst half of the season so far. Hopefully it is the worst half of the season, period, and we never have to witness another basketball game like this again. Because this is ugly and bad. Cap Tom said, lucky it's Philly. Yeah, I also think part of it is because it's Philly. I don't know. I don't know. Alex, what's up, Alex? Tibbs needs to stop playing these Bogey Burks lineups. They murder us every time. We'd be up right now if they didn't play together. I mean, it's not like he has a ton of options, Alex. He doesn't have a ton of options. Now, he absolutely needs to be better with his rotations and the lineups he plays. I'm 100% agree with you, Alex. 100% agree with you. But like, it's not like he has a ton of options. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's injured. Right? We're playing what, 7 guys, 8 guys, kind of. Jericho, Sims, Burks, Bogdanovich, McBride off the bench. Right? So, this is the Orlando game. So, Burks gets 7 minutes, McBride gets 9, Sims with 12, Bogdanovich with 10. The only other guy you could have on the court with those guys who can be a creator, a self-creator, is Brunson. And you can't play Brunson 48 minutes. You can't even play him 40 minutes anymore because he's coming off the knee injury. Right? He's on a bit of a minutes restriction. Brunson played 15 minutes in the first half out of 24. So, like, you have to be able to survive these minutes. I'm looking at these guys and be like, Alec Burks needs to be better. Bogdanovich needs to be better. McBride needs to be able to create something out of nothing. I mean, you're a point guard. Act like one. You're not just a shooter and defender. I know essentially that's what he is, but when you're in these lineups where you need somebody to be a creator, somebody needs to step up, and nobody has. Knicks fan said, OG is day to day. I'm expecting OG back Tuesday. Lord knows we need him. Charlie said, Julius Randle trade value might go down. I got news for you, Charlie. I don't know if it was ever up. I mean, who is trading for Julius Randle? Who wants him? It is not me dissing Julius Randle, but he is a specific kind of player who is more valuable to the Knicks than he is to any other team. So it's not like his value was ever high. At one point, Knicks fans wanted to trade him for a ham sandwich and a bag of chips. They just wanted him off the team. Bernard Johnson, remember we played this team on Tuesday, so it's a good second half. Yeah, they got another 6 quarters to play against this team in the next 2 days, right? The second half here and then another game again on Tuesday, which hopefully Anunoby will be back for. But if the Knicks even play just a regular bad game, it's, 37-50 instead of 37-31. This is honestly horrendous. This is disgusting display of basketball. Bernard Johnson, this looks like a college game. That's a good call. Does look like a college game where neither team is knocking down shots. Keanu O'Brien said, Carmelo Anthony, I saw the video, open train Randall to catch and shoot off the dribble. Yeah, years ago when Randall first came over to the Knicks, he hit up Carmelo and asked him for some advice and asked him to work out with him. And, Carmelo being the guy that he is, helped him out. Mike said, somebody explain to me why Burks is a Knick once again. Because the Knicks needed to trade Grimes because he wasn't happy. He was approaching his rookie extension deal. He did not develop the way they expected him to, and he was already disgruntled, so they wanted to trade him, but they wanted to keep matching salary with Fournier, so they combined him with Fournier to go get Bogdanovich, and Alec Burks was a throw-in to make the money work. We can't pretend like we traded for Alec Burks. We made a trade that involved Alec Burks. Tom Thibodeau just has an infatuation with Burks. Alex, play Shake versus former team instead of an unmotivated Burks. I don't know if Burks is unmotivated. I just don't think he's been very good at all. I think he's pretty motivated. But I don't know. I don't know him. But yeah, I would give Shake Milton a chance. I mean, I'd give anybody a chance at this point. Like, go ahead, throw Charlie Brown Jr. out there. It literally can't be worse than this. At least I don't think it can. I hope it can. Kiana said it's not a shooting arm, so he has to learn how to play volleyball too much. How to not play volleyball too much. Yeah, it's not his shooting shoulder, but you still use both shoulders to shoot. Both of them still come up. He's still going to be dealing with a sense of pain. Like I said, don't expect the same Julius Randle back. Do not expect them back. Have your expectations on the floor with Julius Randle. That's where I'm at. And if he comes back and he's great, then awesome. Incredible feeling. But my expectations are super low so that I cannot be disappointed. Alex said, worst case scenario, Milton will be as bad as Burks. That's where I'm at, Alex. That's also where I'm at. But I also know who my head coach is. And until, he's just going to have to surprise me. I do not expect him to play Shake Milton. He is going to throw out the same exact lineups he used in the first half here in the second half and just expect him to be better. That's what Tom Thibodeau does. I know who our head coach is. I hope you guys know too. And you're not going to be disappointed when he refuses to change and adjust. Right? I'd rather be surprised than disappointed, so my expectations are on the floor with both Tom Thibodeau and Julius Randle. Cap Top now said, Tibbs' halftime speech, put the ball in the basket. He's got to be begging these guys. He's got to be like, listen, I'm going to make this real quick, real simple, real short, but you all need to do what you got to do here in the 15 minutes that we have at halftime, 10 minutes, something like that, whatever halftime is. In the 10 minutes that we have here to just take a breather, go drink some water, go eat some fruit, go get some energy, and then get the hell back out on that court, put up some shots, and get something going here in the second half. Because that's all it's really going to come down to is can you put the ball in the basket, right? The defense is fine. It's not like Philly's lighting it up from the perimeter either. You have to expect that they're going to be better from the field as well. They're getting the same exact speech from Nick Nurse. So you just have to make sure you do everything you can here in the halftime period and the time that you have off to get ready, go out, get shots up, and make something here in the second half. Just make a couple of shots, man. This is rough. This is rough to watch. Bernard Johnson said, I'm with you, Mike. Burks is trash. He has not had a single good game since returning to the Knicks. It has been brutal. Big Rud, this is 1960s bad basketball. I mean, nothing is going right for either side. Right? Philadelphia fans are watching this game right now like, really? 37 points? Like, I know we're banged up and injured, but 37 points? What is going on? So, yeah, there's two sides. There's us Knicks sides that are disappointed in our Knicks, and there's the Philly side that's a little disappointed in their team. Alex said, we will know within the first 5 minutes in the second half whether or not the Knicks are winning this game. All it takes is for like DiVincenzo to get hot or Brunson to go on a run that he usually goes on. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Ricardo said, you guys might be forgetting something. Hit the like button. Come on, everybody. Appreciate you, Ricardo. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button right below the video. It is a free way to support the stream. It takes less than a second, and all it really does is help signal boost the stream. It tells YouTube, hey, this is a solid piece of content that more people should see. I really enjoy it. And it helps build the stream, gets more people in chat, gets more people to the channel, helps grow the community. Very much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. I said Randle is worth every penny of his $28 million contract every team would want. I mean, I don't know, Yak. If teams wanted him, you'd hear about more teams calling the Knicks to trade for him. You know, he didn't sign this contract yesterday. Signed this contract a long time ago. Look, I love Randle. I want him on this team. I want the Knicks to re-sign him. I don't want to trade him one bit. But the Knicks have gauged the value of Julius Randle in trades before, and they were like, yikes. Nobody wants this guy because you have to change the way your team plays. You have to change your entire offense. He is worth every penny to us, without a doubt. But other teams around the league? Now look, the terrible teams, sure, I think they would want him. Right? Your Detroits, your Washingtons, your Charlottes, sure. They'd want Julius Randle. Right? Your San Antonios. But like they would want anybody because they have nothing. You know? Dutch B, my. Driving disappointed. It is not a pretty game. Right? The Knicks are down 6, they're losing, and it looks terrible. So let's get ready for the third quarter. We should be coming back any minute now. Cap Top give Shake a chance to show out. I've been waiting for Shake to get a chance, because why not? It literally, you guys have been saying it all night. It can't be any worse than it is now. Give Shake Milton the chance. But like I said, we know who our head coach is. We know how stubborn he can be. Yak said, you stick with the guys and win this game. That's what we will do. That's what Tom Thibodeau would definitely do. I expect nothing less of Tibbs. This is exactly what he does. The only thing I would do different is I would try Shake out there in the third quarter. And if he's got nothing, then maybe you go back to Burks in the fourth. But, I mean, you can't keep strutting out doing the same things you did in the first half, or else you're going to end up scoring 60 points this game. Knicks fan, he are down 10 versus Washington with 2 minutes to go. Now, I don't trust Washington to pull that game out. Thank you, Knicks fan. Keep us updated on the Miami game. It is a 2-point game. Okay, so I just checked it. It's 110 to 108. Like I said, I don't trust Washington to pull this one out. Kyle Kuzma with a turnover. Duncan Robinson ends the game. 12 seconds to go. They picked it up, called a timeout. They're going to have one shot to win the game, probably. Maybe push it to overtime. I don't know. But I don't trust Washington. They're going to lose that game. But keep me updated, Knicks fan. Keep me updated. All right, we're getting ready to check back into the game here for the third quarter. Appreciate you, my guy. I'm going to call you M. Because I'm not going to do that every time I shout you out. I'm going to call you M. Thank God I didn't put any money on this game. I feel sorry for anybody that did, unless they took the under this game. Looking like a WNBA game. It's so ugly. They're missing the point-blank shots at the rim. I mean, WNBA games do not look this ugly, my guy. WNBA games are very exciting. This doesn't look like a WNBA game. This looks like a middle school basketball game. All right, we're getting ready to check back into the third quarter here. And Campaign bringing it down. Over to Tobias Harris, back to Payne, being guarded by DiVincenzo. On the left side of the court, over to Harris, up top, spots up for a straightaway three, comes up well short. Brunson with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Brunson on the left wing, backing down Lowry, backing him down, kicks it out to Achua, and they call 3 seconds. 3 seconds on Philly, so free throw for the Knicks. M said both teams playing like hot trash. Both of them deserve an L. Fair. Both of them. Neither team deserves to win this game. Brunson misses a free throw because what other result are we expecting at this point? Cat Top Now said, and this is a nationally televised game. Neither team came up to play tonight. They haven't came out to play tonight. This is ugly. Yvette said, let's go Knicks. Let's just come on. Let's get something going. Harnstein down the lane gets fouled off a nice pocket pass from Brunson. So Harnstein going to the foul line for 2. Alex said, let's not forget the stubbornness with Burks. Almost got Tibbs fired in 21-22. Exactly. Like I said, I've been saying it all night. Alec Burks will remain in the rotation until we get mostly healthy. Tom Thibodeau loves himself some Alec Burks. He trusts the guy with his life for some reason. Trusts the guy with his job, I should say. As Harnstein misses a free throw. I mean, geez Louise. Knicks fan said, look at the Heat game. Are they going to overtime yet? No, the Wizards won. Miami loses. One of the worst teams in the league. Yes, sir. Hartenstein does knock down the second free throw. Always love a Miami loss. 37-32, 5-point game just to start the third quarter here. Campaign has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his left off the Harris screen, kicks it in the corner to Bamba. Pump fakes, driving to his right, across the lane. Kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry crosses over to his right. Brunson guarding him, getting down the paint. Kicks it out. Mo Bamba wide open, straightaway three. Rims in and out, halfway down, can't get it to go. Oubre tips it up, can't get it to go. And then the second tip for Oubre gets it to go down. Oubre is killing them on the glass. Brunson over to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson, left wing, coming to his left. Euro steps in the paint, cross-court pass. Josh Hart wide open, out of the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Tobias Harris with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Over to Lowry. Quick pass to Campaign. Left wing. Three. Over Brunson. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Tobias Harris fighting with DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pulls it out. Leaves it off for Brunson on the right wing. Back to DiVincenzo out of the corner. Pump fake. Leans in. Now he's going to kick it back out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein feeds the bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson in the paint. Little pull-up jumper. Gets fouled. And one. That's what we need more of. Jeez Louise, man. Get into the mid-range. At least the mid-range. It's tough getting into the paint. With the way the Knicks are shooting, Philadelphia is packing the paint, saying, all right, go ahead, go into a bunch of defenders. But get into the mid-range at least, man. At least. Brunson at the free throw line. Converts the and one free throw. 39-35. 4-point game. 10:20 to go. Lowry has it up top. Hands it off to Harris. Hands it off to Oubre. Oubre being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left. Off the Bamba screen. Getting downhill. Inside the Bamba. Puts up a floater over Hartenstein. Gets it to go. Defense not great to start this second half. To start the third quarter here. DiVincenzo up top. Over to Hartenstein. Fakes the bounce pass to Brunson. Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo in the mid-range. Being guarded by Payne. DiVincenzo leans into Payne. Payne draws the offensive foul. And DiVincenzo yet another turnover in the books for the Knicks. Ay, 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 everybody. Philly with 6 turnovers. The Knicks with 13. They average 12. They have 13 and a half of basketball. Oubre in the paint, little fadeaway. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He's bringing it down. DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson fakes the hand back to DiVincenzo. Brunson down the lane. Kicks it to the Hart in the corner. He's driving it down. Kicks it back up top to Brunson. Brunson puts up the three over Oubre. Gave him a little bit of space. And Jalen Brunson makes him pay. Okay, Jalen Brunson starting to heat up a little bit. Come on. Come on, JB. Harris has it up top. Coming to his right off the Bamba screen. Precious Achiuwa guarding him. They leave him. Mid-range pull-up jumper for Harris. Halfway down, and it pops out for Tobias Harris. Brunson on the right wing. In and out dribble. Coming to his left. Euro steps in the paint. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. In the paint. Pump fakes. Kicks it out to Achiuwa. Back to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing. Jab step, pump fake. He's going to pull it back out. Calling for a screen from Achiuwa. Coming to his right. Hesitation dribble. Takes some contact. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Miscommunication. And it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Knicks. Mark, what's up, Mark? Payne has it up top. Hands it off to Lowry. Lowry hands it off to Oubre. Coming to his right. Off the Bamba screen. Hands it off to Payne. Payne up top. Coming to his left off the Bamba screen. Getting down the lane. Throws up a floater. Can't get it to go over Hartenstein. Picks it up. Hit a head pass to Josh Hart. 3-on-3. Over to Brunson. Brunson hesitation dribble. Driving it down. Leaves it off. DiVincenzo puts up the corner three. Comes up short. Hartenstein tried to come up with the offensive rebound. Here comes Tobias Harris coming the other way. Over to Payne. Right wing three in transition. Payne can't get it to go. Achiuwa with the rebound. And gets it over to Brunson. Hit a head pass to Hart. Hart putting his head down. Euro steps into the lane. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo up top. We're going to slow it down now. DiVincenzo coming to his right off the Achiuwa screen. Tobias Harris picks him up. Over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Lowry. Brunson, hesitation dribble, drives it down, gets fouled by Payne. 1.6 to go on the shot clock, and Cam Payne fouls Brunson. So Brunson going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Kenny said turnovers are killing us. I mean, turnovers are not being able to make a shot. But yeah, turnovers. I mean, you're already struggling offensively, and then you're turning the ball over. So, yeah. Yeah. Definitely killing us. More than missing shots. Because you know what? Missed the shot. Okay. But not being able to get a shot up, excuse me, at the basket, has been rough. Brunson at the free throw line knocks down the first one. He's already doubled the score. He's up to 13 points here. So with the Miami loss, they dropped down to the 8th seed now at 35 and 29. Brunson at the foul line. Knocks down both of them. We'll take it. It is a 1-point game, guys. 41 to 40. Tobias Harris has it up top. Being guarded by Achua. Harris dancing with it. Coming to his left off the bottom of the screen. In the corner. Oubre spots it for a 3 over Hart. Comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left off the Hartenstein screen. Pulling it back. Crossover. In the paint. Pull-up jumper over Lowry. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein keeps it alive out to Achua. Achua in the lane. And he travels with it. Achua doing a little too much with the ball in his hands, man. Doing a little too much. Oubre has it up top. Being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left off the Tobias Harris screen. Getting downhill in the paint. Kicks it out to Buddy Hield. Over to Lowry. Lowry puts up the 3 over Brunson. Gets it to go. Brunson coming to his right. Hesitation dribble. Ooh, got Bamba on skates a little bit. Pull-up jumper along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein comes flying in for the offensive rebound. Kicks it in the corner to DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo answers right back with the 3 of his own. And Philadelphia calls a timeout. It's Hartenstein starting to exert his will on the glass right now. (43-44). At least both sides are starting to make some shots here. The game is starting to pick up pace and score. 44-43, almost halfway through the third here. I mean, 15-15 after the first quarter. 22-16 after the second quarter. And here in the third quarter, already the Knicks have 12 points halfway through. So, a regular amount of scoring. A regular amount of low scoring here for the Knicks. Philly only has 7 here in the third quarter, about halfway through. It hasn't really improved that much, the scoring. But, you know, the Knicks starting to knock down a couple of shots. The funny thing is that both these teams have had quarters this season where they've scored 40-plus points in a quarter. And here they are, halfway through the third quarter with 43 and 44, respectively. Jeez Louise, Knicks fan, Cavs are losing too. Donovan Mitchell remains out, I believe. He's going to be out a little bit longer with that knee injury. They're playing the Nets. Well, it's only a 5-point game. But they, a little bit into the third. Still no Donovan Mitchell. No Evan Mobley either, by the way. Evan Mobley went out with an ankle injury after Deuce McBride took his soul. Crossed him up. Took his ankle. Took his ankle with him. The Pacers beat the Magic. So that gives the Knicks a little bit of breathing room. Magic losing. The Knicks now a full game up on Orlando. If they can win tonight, get a game and a half up on Orlando, it'd be nice. It'd be solid. You'd love to see it. Can't afford to lose here. Got to be Philly. Washington is already eliminated from playoff contention, by the way. Already. We have 19, 20-ish games left in the regular season, and there is no mathematical way that Washington can make the play-in. That is just horrific basketball right there. Detroit not that far behind. Mark said, "Aren't they the worst second team? The second worst team in the league? The Wizards? Yeah. Some would say the worst team in the league, but yeah. Stopping the clock though. Appreciate you, my guy. I let it tick all the way down, and no one said anything. Thank you, Jeggings. Thank you. Um, there's 6:40 to go here in the third. I'll just leave it there at 4. We'll let the time tick down. Jenkins said, should the Knicks save some of the voracious offensive output for another game? We're checking back into the game here after the timeout. Lowry has it up top. It is a 1-point game, 44-43. Lowry leaves it off. Paul Reed gets absolutely destroyed by Harnstein. So Paul Reed going to the foul line or 2 free throws off the foul from Harnstein. Mike, bad shooting, weak offensive rebounding, even weaker defense, turnovers galore. If the Knicks win this one, it's a miracle. I mean, the defense hasn't been terrible. Philly has 44 points. Paul Reed misses the first free throw. They've also been very inept offensively, but it's not like the defense hasn't been terrible, and their offensive rebounding has been really good, especially here in the third quarter. It's not all bad. It's really just bad shooting and can't take care of the ball. And when you combine those two things, you already can't make shots and you're taking away your ability to get up more shots by turning the ball over. It's a terrible combination. You get nights like tonight where you have 43 points halfway through the third quarter. Brunson has it on the right wing after Paul Reed knocked down the second free throw. Brunson in the paint, loses it. Josh Hart picks it up, out to DiVincenzo. He pump fakes, driving to his right, getting down the lane, throws up a high floater, can't get it to go. Achua trying to keep it alive, but Buddy Hield pulls it down. Here comes Lowry, hit head past the Batum. Batum hands it back to Lowry, putting his head down, going under the basket. Kicks it out to nobody. Josh Hart picks it up. Over to Brunson. Brunson driving it down. He's going to pull it back out. The 76ers do a good job of getting back on defense. Brunson crosses over to his right. In the lane, leaves it off. DiVincenzo reverse layup. Gets it to go. I mean, slithery movement between Brunson and DiVincenzo there. Tied at 45, everybody. The Knicks have crawled their way back to tie this game. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Buddy Hield has it on the right wing, dancing with it. Precious Achiuwa guarding him. Over to Oubre, catches, coming to his left, in the paint, hangs in the air, finishes over Josh Hart. Brunson up top, being guarded by Hield. Coming to his right, leans in, fade away, gets it to go. Brunson looking at the ref for a foul call. He's got to get up and get back on defense. Lowry coming down over to Hield. Kicks it in the corner to Oubre, who pump fakes, driving it down. Gets blocked by Harnstein. Harnstein looking at the ref, immediately telling them to challenge it, saying he got all ball there. Well, he did get him afterwards in the jaw area, so good decision not to challenge from the Knicks. Oubre at the free throw line for 2. Oubre knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Oubre with one more free throw coming. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Gives Philadelphia a 2-point lead. Whoops. 49-47. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Oubre. In and out dribble, coming to his left around the sim screen. Over to Achua. Achua driving it down, kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson, pump fakes. Pulling it back out. Dancing with it, coming to his right, crosses over to his left. Inside pass to Achua. Achua leans in, throws it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Foul on Paul Reed. So now Achua going to the foul line for 2. So now Precious Achua going to the free throw line. He's got 2 free throws coming. He could tie the game back up at 49. Achua with only 3 points and 6 rebounds tonight. After a pretty dominating performance against Orlando, he misses the first free throw. I mean, nothing going right for the Knicks. They're missing free throws, not just shots. Nothing's going in. They are 7 for 11 from the free throw line for 63% of the team. 25% from 3, they're 7 for 27. And 34% from the field, 17 for 50. Achua does knock down the second one. So it's 49-48. It's a 1-point game. 4:30 to go here in the third. Campaign hands it off to Harris. Coming downhill. Leaves it off for Batum. Back up top to Hield. Deep straightaway 3 for Hield. Rattles it in. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Hield. Crosses over to his right off the Josh Hart screen. Stepping back over to Josh Hart. Coming to his right in the lane. Leans in. Throws up a floater. Rattles it in. 4-point game. 2-point game, excuse me. Knicks trading 3s for 2s. Harris has it up top. Over to Batum. Over to Hield. Hands it off to Batum. Coming to his right. Achua sticking with him. Over to Payne. Payne up top. Coming to his left. Getting downhill. And to Payne. Throws up a floater. Hangs on the rim and gets it to fall down. Adam, what's up, Adam? How are we losing to the 76ers without Giannis and Harden? Harden has not been on 76ers for a while, my guy. No Maxey tonight. Brunson in the paint, kicks it out to Achua, who pump fakes, going along the baseline, throws up a floater, gets it to go. Okay, Precious. Making something out of nothing. Somebody's got to do it. Payne, over to Harris, back to Batum, back to Payne. Harris has it up top, crosses over to his left, getting downhill. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to a wide open Buddy Hield from the right wing, swishes it. Brunson bringing it down. On the left wing, dribble pull up 3 as nobody's guarding him, and Brunson can't make him pay. Here comes Harris. Coming to the left, getting downhill. Stops, pump fakes, pivots, spins, fades, over Hart, swishes it. And Philly starting to rile up again. Same thing they did in the second quarter where they took a 6-point lead in the halftime. The Knicks just not capable of stringing anything positive together tonight, man. 59-52. We got 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. Yikes. Adam said, Knicks defense, wake up. It's not the defense, Adam. When you have 52 points with a little under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, I promise you it's not the defense. Mark said, how about we take the lead by the end of the third quarter? That'd be nice. Well, Philly starting to string together some shots. They take a 7-point lead, 59-52, and a 7-point lead in a game like this feels like a 20-point lead. It feels insurmountable, considering both sides' inability to make shots. Philly is 6 for 23 from 3. The Knicks are 7 for 28. So neither side really has an advantage shooting the 3 ball. I mean, I don't know what analysis to give you guys. This is just ugly. It's just bad basketball. This is just bad basketball. There is no energy. There is no zip from either side. There is nothing going on. Duan Cooley, what's up, my guy? Just tuning in. Let's get this win. They just need to escape tonight. That's where we are at this point. We are escape the game with a win. The offense has been so disappointing tonight. Again, they have no zip. They have no fire and desire. It is rough to watch, to be honest. It is rough to watch. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if I'd even be watching this game right now. I might have turned it off a while ago. Because this is ugly. It is an ugly game. And I let the timer tick down way too far again. Deborah Flowers, no fast break, horrible heart, get the rebound and walk up the ball. I mean, Philadelphia, part of their game plan is clearly, they just talked about it on the commentary. Nick Nurse talked about it before the game. The last two times they played the Knicks ran them out of the building. They got the rebound, got out on the fast break, and just scored at will. Philadelphia's game plan tonight was very clearly, hey, we're going to make them fight for every rebound, and then when they do secure the rebound, we are going to make sure we are back on defense. We're not going to allow Josh Hart to push the pace on us again. They've done a great job of that tonight. It stifled the Knicks. They are also just not making shots. They're also not trying to push the tempo that much. It's been rough. It's been rough. Charlie said, this is on coaches now. Who makes the best adjustment to win? Possibly. I would argue that this is simply about which team has the player that will get hot first and stay hot longer, right? Can Brunson get something going and win this game for the Knicks? Or is Philadelphia going to have Oubre and Kyle Lowry get hot and win this game for them? Or Buddy Hield? DiVincenzo on the right wing, going under the basket, keeping his dribble alive, and they call a carry on DiVincenzo. So another turnover for the Knicks. The Knicks have 16 turnovers tonight and 19 made shots. They have almost as many turnovers as made baskets tonight. Tobias Harris up top, being guarded by Achua, coming to his left. Getting downhill, step back, pump fake, puts it up, over Achua, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, bringing it down. Josh Hart, over to Sims. Sims, looking to get it to somebody. Great defense from Philly, making it difficult for the Knicks. They got to come up with something. Josh Hart in the paint, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, coming to his left, stepping back. Buddy Hield comes out to guard him. 3 seconds to go. DiVincenzo, sidestep three, jacks it up, can't get it to go, airballs it. Great defense from Philly there. Here comes Philly bringing it down. Over to Hield, back to Campaign. Over to Harris, being guarded by Achua. Back to Campaign up top. Deuce McBride is in the game for Brunson. The Knicks have McBride, DiVincenzo, Hart, Sims, and Achua. Harris goes right through the chest of Achua and knocks down the floater. And McBride will bring it down. 61-52, it is a 9-point game. And again, in a game like this, 9 points feels like it feels like a 20-point lead. Achua in the paint, pump fake, leans in, step through, lays it up to the left hand, gets blocked by Reed. You had Harris in the air, Achua. You got to lean in and take that foul, man. Mike said, keep taking it to the rack. I mean, it's not worked. Hasn't worked. That hasn't worked. Free throws hasn't worked. As Bogdanovich gets to the basket and lays it up and in. 3-pointers haven't worked. Mid-range hasn't worked. Nothing's worked tonight. There are no answers. Somebody has to get hot. Somebody has to get going. Harris has it up top. Over to Buddy Hield. Coming to his left off the screen. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Back to Harris. Being guarded by Hart. Harris coming to his right. Dribble moves. Coming to his left. Stops. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Campaign. Campaign. Shot clock winding down. Over to Paul Reed. Paul Reed driving it down. Throws up a floater. Doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. McBride putting his head down, getting to the basket, gets blocked by Reed. But the ball being saved from going out of bounds ends up into the hands of Jericho Sims, who throws it down. A little serendipity, but we'll take it. 61-56. It is a 5-point game, much more manageable. Campaign has it up top. About a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Being guarded by McBride. Payne coming to his right off the Reed screen. In and out dribble, coming to his right, attacking Sims off the bounce and lays it up and in with the offhand. Impressive drive from Sims. McBride bringing it down. 5 seconds to go. You got to make something. Putting his head down, coming to his right, stepping back, crossing over to his left, leans in, pump fake, puts up the jumper, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo picks it up, fires it away, and can't get it to go. And that is the end of the third quarter, folks. 56 points in 3 quarters of basketball. 56 points. I mean, it doesn't really get nastier than 56 points through 3 quarters. Mark said, brutal third. I mean, Mark, it's been a brutal game. It's not just the third. I mean, the third was a lot better than the first and the second. Compared to those, the third was like an offensive explosion. Hold on, let's check this. In the first quarter, the Knicks scored 15 points. The second quarter, they scored 16 points, 1 point better. And in the third quarter, they scored 25 points. So, again, the third quarter felt like an offensive explosion compared to the first and the second quarter. You know, it's funny you say that the third quarter was brutal and that it felt brutal, because it was brutal. 25 points is not a lot of points, but it is a regular amount of scoring for a quarter. The first and the second quarter were horrific. Big Rudd said they're tired. It's been a long season. I mean, the excuse works now, Rudd. It really does. They look tired. They're playing like they're tired. I don't care that they're tired. You're playing an injured team. I know you're injured, but you've been playing like this for over a month. Can you just be a competent basketball team right now for 1 quarter of play? We got 1 quarter left, guys. Summon the energy. Summon the offense. Summon something. Get something going here. All right, looks like we're getting ready to start the fourth here. No, we're not. I hate when ESPN does that. They come back to say one thing about the game, and then they go right back to commercial. Come on, I thought we were getting back to the game. Big Red said, eventually my statement holds up. I mean, we got like 19 games left in the season. It has been a roller coaster of a season for the Knicks. They do look tired. They do look exhausted. But, like, come on. Not this tired. Not this exhausted. There's no excuse for a night like tonight, man. Right? We are in escape mode, everybody. Knicks fan, Cavs down 16 after 3. Yikes. Wow, 96-80, losing to Brooklyn. Keep us updated on that one, Knicks fan. Mikal Bridges going off, 23 points, 5 for 6 from 3. You love to see it. Future Nick, by the way, future Nick. Mikal Bridges, future Nick. Yak said it's more turnovers than shooting percentage. Yes, almost more turnovers than field goals made, even. The Knicks have 16 turnovers, 21 made field goals, 25% from the field, 22.6% from 3, and 63% from the free throw line. Nothing going down for the Knicks, even when they get to the free throw line. We're in the start of the fourth quarter here. Bogdanović has it up top, picks his dribble up, throws it away. 17 turnovers now. Tobias Harris brings it down. Over to Campaign. Coming to the left. Campaign up top. Over to Batum. Back to Payne. Inside to Harris. Harris backing down McBride. They bring a double team out to Payne. Payne pump fakes. Driving it down. Coming to his left. In the paint. Leaves it off to Paul Reed. Baseline pull up mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. Back to a 9-point game. 65-56. Alec Burks, McBride, Sims, Bogdanović, and Hart out there right now. Burks coming down to his left in the paint, leans in, trying to draw a foul. Does get the foul call on the layup, going to the foul line for 2. 10:59 to go. A nostalgic Nick, make a run. We need somebody to get hot. Anybody. Literally anybody. I'd take Alec Burks. Alec Burks, can he come through for us, big dog? Big money AB. Earning his name, his nickname tonight. Come on. Come on, make a run. Yvette said they're going to pick it up in the fourth quarter. Let's go Knicks. Love the positivity, Yvette. Love the optimism. Alec Burks at the foul line, knocks down the first one. Charlie said, East team's losing tonight. If the Knicks could only capitalize on it. Absolutely, Charlie. Absolutely. A lot of teams losing tonight. The Knicks need to pick up a win and capitalize on it. Alec Burks goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Cam Payne bringing it down under 11 minutes to go. Payne over to Harris. Back to Payne. McBride picks it off. And he's going to bring it down. McBride up top. Beating Bogdanovich in the post. Being guarded by Payne. Turns. Spots up. Fires. Knocks down the three. Bogey Bogdanovich coming through. Hold on. Can Bogdanovich be the savior? Hold on. Alec Burks and Bogdanovich and McBride off the bench. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Pick up the play. Started with defense. Cam Payne up top over to Paul Reed at the foul line. Pump fakes. Pulling it back out. Kicks it out to Buddy Hield. Crossing over to his left. Getting down the hill. One-legged fade away over Burks. Gets it to go. 67-61. 6-point game. McBride up top. Calling out a play. They get it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich knocks it loose. Bogdanovich picking that up. He's got space. Dribbles into it. Kicks it out. Cross court to Josh Hart. He pump fakes. Step back three. Can't get it to go. Buddy Hield coming down the lane. Crosses over to his right. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it. Cross court to Payne. Goes along the baseline. He goes in the air, kicks it around. They swing it around to Harris for a three. He can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, and he's going to bring it down. Josh Hart putting his head down, going all the way to the basket. Loses it. Loose ball. Another turnover. I think that's 4 or 5 for Josh Hart now. Payne has it on the left wing, being guarded by Sims on the mismatch. They feed Harris in the post, being guarded by McBride. They got to bring a double. Sims comes over. They leave Payne wide open. He sets his feet, fires from three. Can't get it to go. Loose ball knocked out to Buddy Hield. He's wide open. He can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. McBride in the paint. Pulls it down. Paul Reed picks it up. He goes up. He can't finish. Knocked out of bounds. And it's going to remain with Philly. No, it's going to go to the Knicks. They changed the call. Ooh. McBride has it up top. Over to Burks. Burks coming to the left. They bring a double team. Got to get it out. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart coming to his left, putting his head down. Kicks it in the corner to McBride. McBride dribbles to his left, steps back, puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Buddy Hield picks it up. And now he's bringing it down. Still a 6-point game. Neither team has scored in like 3 minutes now. 67-61. And Harris going to call a timeout for Philly. Alex said, Alec Burks, last chance here. Look, guys, I don't expect Alec Burks to be back on the team next year. I'd be very surprised if he was. He was a throw-in in the trade, and he is playing because the Knicks are supremely injured. Nostalgic Nick said, Boj and Burks have to score. They have to. We got to get somebody to score. Right? Brunson picked up his play in the third quarter. Can the bench pick up their play here in the fourth to start the fourth before Brunson comes back in? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Robin Scholl. Welcome, Robin. Appreciate you. Mo Bamba. Man. Kenny said turnovers been nasty. Horrendous turnovers here tonight. Charlie said this is like the Hawks game where the Knicks keep trailing and cannot make a run. I mean, it's been this has been the Knicks team that we have been watching for a while. When it's a big game, they have to get up and play a team. They get up and they play the team, right? Impressive win against Cleveland. Impressive win against Orlando. And then disappointing loss against Atlanta. Disappointing game so far against Philly here tonight. As long as these guys are going to remain out, It's going to be an up and down roller coaster game because they don't have a lot of guys they can rely on to bail them out. Mike said, I still say they got to keep going inside with it. At least they got a chance to go to the line. Yeah. Threes aren't falling. The refs are just allowing a lot of physicality in the game, and it's not looked pretty either way. And even when they have gone to the free throw line, it's not like they're making them. Literally nothing's going right. I got no answers, right? You want to say take it into the paint? You're not wrong. Right? They can't keep firing away from three. They're not going down. So, you're right. You're right, Mike. You're not wrong. Nostalgic Nick. Burks must be benched for Shake. It's time. We know who our head coach is, Nostalgic Nick. We know who our head coach is. I think it is. I don't even like to talk about it, honestly, because it's like, we don't have a rational coach. He is not going to play Shake Milton ahead of Alec Burks. It is not going to happen. I'd be very surprised if it happened. I'm hoping he gives Milton a chance. One of those guys can create something out of nothing, but we know who our head coach is. Old Man said, how much longer before Brunson comeback? We're at the 8-minute mark, probably around now. He usually comes in around the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Right, he gets 4 minutes of rest to start the quarter. Mark said, down 6 and it feels like 16. I've been saying this is the kind of game that when you get down, 6, 8, 9 points, 10 points, it is like a 20-point deficit at that point. Because you are not scoring enough points to make a comeback at that point. All right, we're back into it. Campaign driving down along the baseline, kicks to Buddy Hield in the opposite corner. He's driving to his right, into paint, kicks it back to Payne. He spots it for a corner three, comes up well short. Alec Burks with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson, who is back into the game, everybody. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Hield. Brunson's going to tell him to get away. Going one-on-one against Hield. Stops, turns, spins. Up top to Bogdanovich. Coming to his right, gets past his defender in the paint. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Hart. Hart without the headband. He's got to make something out of nothing. Shot clock winding down. Gets to the paint, throws up a floater. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Tobias Harris picks it up, and Campaign going to bring it down. Buddy Hield, left wing, spots up off the handoff from Payne, and he knocks it down. Now it is a 9-point game, everybody. 9-point game. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Hield. Crosses over to his left, putting his head down, spins in the paint. Pump fake, leans in, puts up the floater. Rolls off the rim, can't get the floater to stay. Ball poked loose. Brunson picks it up out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, dancing with it, crosses over to his left. Leans in, over to Sims. Sims with a little floater in the paint. Can't get it to go. Batum comes flying in for the rebound. 7 minutes to go. Time not on the Knicks side. They have 61 points. Hield coming down. Goes right into Brunson. And they call an offensive foul on Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield comes up limping. Nostalgic Nick. Dante should be in the game. Yeah, I mean, sure. Get some shooters out there. Got to get him in for Burks. Buddy Hield limping off. Doesn't look serious. So Jalen Brunson bringing it down now. Under 7 minutes to go. Time is not on the Knicks side. Brunson gets it over to Sims off the screen. Sims trying to get it to DiVincenzo, who's checked in for Burks, and they feed Brunson. They call an off-ball foul on Oubre, who was holding Brunson, trying to keep him in front of him. Nostalgic Knicks to get Burks out of the game. He is out of the game. DiVincenzo is checked in for him. Bogdanovich gets it into Brunson. Hands it back to Bogdanovich. Crossing over to his left around the Sims screen. Picks his dribble up, looking for somebody. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson crosses over to his left, in the paint, leans in, pump fake, gets swatted by Reed, and Lowry picks it up. And here comes Lowry, bringing it down. Hands it off to Harris, coming to his right. Back to Lowry. Back to Tobias Harris, going one-on-one against Jericho Sims. Tobias Harris Up top, time winding down. Harris crosses over to his right, driving it down over to Campaign. And Campaign steps on the sideline. So another turnover. 6:13 to go, halfway through the fourth quarter. Charlie said, Sheffy, are Mitch Randall and OG on the sidelines watching the game? The camera has not panned to the Knicks bench so far. I cannot tell, but I'll check on the next defensive possession when they'll be in front of the bench. Brunson going one-on-one against Harris. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo, who pump fakes. He's driving it down, putting his head down. Takes the contact, gets up in the air, and finishes right through Paul Reed's chest. Beautiful move from DiVincenzo. Aggressive move. There you go, Mike. Tagging the basket right there. They're taking your advice, Mike. Payne has it up top, crosses over to his left, being guarded by DiVincenzo. The crowd's trying to get into it. Payne driving it down, coming in. Ball gets poked loose, out of bounds, staying with the 76ers. Nostalgic Knicks stressful game. Daryl Alos. What's up, Daryl? My Knicks are exhausted from injuries. They're playing through the exhaustion. They'll win this one because we, the Knicks. Hopefully. Hoping for it. Lowry, one dribble, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. DiVincenzo keeps it away from Reed. Josh Hart pulls it down. And here comes Brunson. Hesitation dribble. Driving to his right. Kicks it out. Josh Hart up top. Extra pass. DiVincenzo wide open. 4-3. Way off. I thought that went through the rim. Way off. And pressures Achua. Fouls Paul Reed fighting for the rebound. 5:15 to go. Debo, man. I thought that one went through, man. It hit the side of the backboard and like grazed the rim, so it looked like it fell through it grazed the net, and it looked like it went through the basket the way the net moved. Oh, but it was an air ball. Knicks fan, Cavs down 13 with 5 minutes to go in the game. I don't trust Brooklyn, Knicks fan, so keep us updated. Kyle Lowry bringing it down. Lowry has it up top. Over to Batum. Final 5 minutes of the game. Over to Oubre. Oubre putting his head down. Euro steps into the paint. Takes some contact, and they call a late foul. 4:58 to go. Oubre's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Nostalgic Nick. We needed that one from Dante. We did. Desperately, we needed that one. So Oubre's at the free throw line. The last time he was there, he knocked down both free throws. He's got 2 coming here. Misses the first free throw. Marilyn Tinsley. What's up, Marilyn? Welcome. Oubre's at the free throw line. He's got 1 more coming. Missed the first one. Oubre misses both free throws, and Achua cleans up the rebound. And Brunson pushing the other way, has it on the left wing. Fakes the handoff to Bogdanovich, keeps it. Batum guarding him. Brunson, quick crossover, gets into the paint, gets stripped. And they call a foul, a tripping foul, I believe, on Batum. Kenny said the Knicks look gassed. It's weighing on him. You can tell it's weighing on him. Right? It's been weighing on them for a while, which is why we need OG Anunoby back as soon as possible. Because it's just another body to have out there, another energy guy, another option. Harnstein checking in here for Jericho Sims. Oh, no, for Bogdanovich. Excuse me. Jericho Sims was not out there. Precious Achiuwa was playing center. So Harnstein's in for Bogdanovich. The Knicks have their starting 5 out there. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with it. They bring a double team out to Achiuwa. Achiuwa, 1 dribble. Now back to Brunson. Coming to his left. Back to Achiuwa in the paint. Throws up a floater. Hangs on the rim. Can't get it to go. Paul Reed saves it. Loose ball. Poked out of bounds by Harnstein. It's going back to Philly. Will Combs. What's up, Will Combs? Charlie said if the Knicks lose this one, they should at least score 75 or more. They have to score more than Orlando did the other night. You're right. They have to. Oubre has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his right, putting his head down again to the basket. Lost the ball. Harnstein picks it up. Josh Hart pushing the other way. He's going to put his head down, going all the way to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, can't finish. Achua offensive rebound being poked at. Achua in the paint, kicks it out to DiVincenzo along the baseline. DiVincenzo runs right into a couple of defenders, and they call a foul on Batum. DiVincenzo and Oubre getting into it. Hold on. A lot going on right now. Both teams getting into it. Daryl said, stop hoping and know we're winning tonight. Well, they're down 7 in a game that they have 63 points in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes to go, Daryl. I'm hoping they win. So now the officials are going to go to the foul line. To the review center. So we're going to be here for a while. The officials are going to go review and see who is going to get assessed technicals and what is going to happen. And, the officials love to take their time on the reviews here. So we're going to be here for a while. Will Combs said, we got to get this win tonight. There a lot of teams losing tonight. It's been great. A lot of teams losing tonight. And if the Knicks could pick up a win here, it would get them that much closer to the 3 seed. They'd pick up a full game on Cleveland, who are about to lose to Brooklyn, which is great. You love to see it. If we go to the standings, Cleveland loses. The Knicks pick up a full game on them. They'd only be 3 games out of the 3 seed. They beat Philly, push them further down the standings. Miami lost. Who else lost? Cleveland's about to lose. The Bucks did beat the Clippers. The Heat lost. The Magic lost. So they're being blessed a little bit tonight, and they need to be able to take advantage. They need to win this game. Knicks fans say we can't afford a suspension. Nobody's going to get suspended. Nothing happened. It was just a lot of pushing and shoving. Normal fracas on the NBA court. DiVincenzo's side of his head is red. He's telling anybody who will listen right now he got hit on the side of the head. He's frustrated. Will Combs said the score looks like there's no shot clock. 63-70. This has been the worst basketball game of the season. At all. It's not just the Knicks thing. It's not just the Philly thing. This has been the worst basketball game played in the NBA 2023-2024 season. The worst game. 70-63. Horrendous. So the leading scorers tonight, Oubre with 18, Buddy Hield off the bench with 16. So Harnstein, DiVincenzo, technical fouls. Paul Reed, technical foul. So Philly gets 1 free throw out of it, and then the ball will go back to the Knicks. So a whole lot of nothing went down there. Leading scorers for the Knicks: Brunson with 16, DiVincenzo with 15, Bogdanovich with 10. Yikes! It's just been a whole lot of nothing tonight. It's been a whole lot of nothing tonight. So Tobias Harris at the foul line. He's gonna knock down this free throw. Hopefully he misses. Come on. Riddlelouche, is that the real score? He does miss the free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. This score is 100% real. 4 minutes to go, 70-63. It's been bad. It's been bad. All right, so the Knicks will inbound it. We're about to approach the under 4 minute mark. They get it into Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands it off to DiVincenzo. Over to Josh Hart. Over to Brunson. Gets free. Out of the right corner. 4-3. Can't get it to go. Ay. Lowry bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Oubre. Oubre being guarded by Hart. Oubre coming to the left, being guarded by Achua on the switch. Over to Harris, being guarded by Hart, coming to his left. Back to Oubre, putting his head down, kicks it out. Paul Reed, 4-3, puts up the 3, swishes it. 10-point deficit for the Knicks. Under 3:30 to go. Brunson, in and out dribble, Euro steps, takes the foul call, throws up a floater, gets it to go. Answers right back with a 3-point play of his own. Adam said 20 more turnovers so far. The Knicks have total. They have 18 turnovers. They might get there. They might get there, Mark. I hope not. Darryl said the little scrum will fire the Knicks up. Hoping so. Brunson, he's gonna need to pick up his play, man. Missed that open 3 after the timeout, but knocks down the and one free throw here. He's got a free throw coming. Gets it to go. Back to a 7-point game. 73-66. Oubre bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his right. Off the Lowry screen. Putting his head down. Spins in the paint. Leaves it off for Paul Reed, who lays it up and in. Back to 9. Brunson, step back, puts up the straightaway 3 as he got open. Can't get it to go. And a foul by Harris. Fouls. Pressures Achua going for the rebound. Darryl said, put Deuce in. There's not an answer out there, guys. Nobody's played well tonight. There is no put this guy in, put that guy in. Nobody has played well. Not Brunson, not Hart, not DiVincenzo, not McBride, not Bogdanovich, not Burks, not Hartenstein, not Achua. There's not a single player who's played a good game tonight. Not one. Big Rud said Bulls put up 62 earlier. So, yeah. 62? When? When did the Bulls put up 62? Not today. Not this season, have they? I thought they just announced when the Knicks held Orlando to 74. That was the lowest amount of points scored this season. The Knicks are about to break that. They are about to break that open, man. By a large margin, the way this game is going. So nobody has anything going. The Knicks are struggling to score. We got under 3 minutes to go. It is a 9-point deficit for the Knicks. I mean, 3 threes? Can we get 3 threes? They tied the game up that way, but the way the shots are going down, it's not looking great. Ay, guys. Ay. Overall, the Knicks are 8 for 37 from 3, 21.6%. They're 24 for 74 from the field, 32%. Philadelphia, 30 for 77, 39%. 8 for 29 from 3, 27.6%. So they've hit the same amount of threes. They've hit 6 more shots than the Knicks. They've taken 3 more shots than the Knicks. The Knicks handing them possession after possession with 18 turnovers. Philadelphia only has 11. That is a good amount to have. That is about an average amount. I mean, but look at their plus minuses. Batum's a plus 21. Reed is a plus 17. Hield is a plus 19. Harnstein's a plus 7. He's the only one. Well, Chu is a plus 1. Brunson's a minus 1. Hart's a minus 5. DiVincenzo's a minus 2. Jericho Sims is a minus 18. And Bogdanovich is a minus 12. McBride minus 8. Burks minus 7. I never go over plus minus because who cares about that stat? But nothing is going right for the Knicks. Daryl said need defensive energy and fast break all the way to the hole. I mean, it literally hasn't happened all night, Daryl. They haven't gotten anything on the fast break tonight. The Knicks are in the bonus, so Precious Chu is at the free throw line. Precious Achiuwa knocks down the first one. Well said, I understand letting them play, but this is a bit ridiculous, and not attack on Oubre is terrible as well. I mean, it's fine. It's just a lot of pushing and shoving. It is what it is. It resulted in one technical free throw that they missed. We move on. Oubre over to Reed in the paint, leans in, gets fouled by Harnstein. Big Red said, tried to trick you to make you feel better. I would have believed you if we didn't just witness Orlando only scoring 74 and everybody talking about how it was the lowest amount of points a team has scored this year. Oubre has it up top. Being guarded by Brunson on the switch. Oubre dancing with it, crosses over. Splits through a pair of defenders, gets swatted by Achiuwa and a shot clock violation. Come on, Precious. There we go, Precious. That's what I'm talking about. Get hyped. Get something. 68-75. Forgot to count the second free throw. So the Knicks bringing it down now. Brunson on the right wing, crosses over to his left, kicks it out to Hart. Pump fakes, back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Paul Reed guarding him, back to Josh Hart. No hesitation, puts up the 3, knocks it down. We're back in it, everybody. Hold on, it's a 4-point game, 2 minutes to go. Hold on, everybody. I told you just a couple of threes and we're back into it. They knocked down one, 75-71. The crowd is into it. Talk about the defense, champ, baby. Kyle Lowry has it up top. Kyle Lowry, step back, left wing 3, knocks it down. Ay. Kyle Lowry knocks it down. Come on, man. The ref immediately called for a review of something, I guess to see if it was a 3-point shot. I don't know. They did count it. I don't know what the whistle was. Josh Hart driving it down, cross court to Brunson. Brunson, pump fake, step back, in and out dribble, pulling it back out, kicks it out to Achiuwa, hands it back to Brunson, over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fakes, driving it down in the paint, Euro step, throws up a floater, gets it to go. 1:30 to go here in the fourth. It is a 5-point game, 78-73. Kyle Lowry has it up top. Defense chance here in the Garden. Come on, Brunson. Being guarding Lowry up top, coming to his right, getting downhill, pulling it back out, 5 seconds to go. Lowry coming to his left now. Pull-up jumper out of the foul line, can't get it to go. Achiuwa with the rebound. And here comes DiVincenzo. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Oubre. Coming to his right. Dribble pull-up deep 3, way off. And Harris pulls it up. Terrible shot from Brunson. Come on, man. Tobias Harris has it up top. Under a minute to go. And Philly calls a timeout. 56 seconds to go. 5-point game. Philly has the ball. Jay, what's up, Jay? 5-point game. That was a terrible shot from Brunson, man. Hate that shot from JB. Now I will live or die with whatever Jalen Brunson decides to do. 100%. But looking at it, terrible shot. Nothing's gone down for him all night. Whew. Pulled up for 3 there. Deep. 2 defenders running at you. Jalen Brunson is 1 for 9 from 3 tonight. I don't know if that's the shot I would have went to. Dante DiVincenzo 3 for 12. Josh Hart 1 for 7. The 3-point shooting all around has been horrific. Nostalgic Nick said, we only needed a 2. I mean, they needed anything they can get. You don't need a 2. I mean, you need a 5-pointer. If they had one, they're down 5. But, you know, felt it. A little bit of a heat check, which I don't understand because he's not been hot. But again, like I said, you're going to live with whatever Jalen Brunson decides to do. He has bailed us out time and time again. So I will live with Jalen Brunson pulling up from deep. Just in that moment, that's a bad shot. It is. It didn't go his way. Tall guy TV, shooting threes. I mean, it's kind of how you win basketball games. Got to make and take them. But half of that is making them. DiVincenzo fouls Oubre in the backcourt going for a steal. Nostalgic Nick from CP said, we didn't need that. Shout out CP, Knicks Fan TV, man. DiVincenzo trying to apply pressure in the backcourt. Kyle Lowry bringing it down. Cross-court pass to Batum. Batum back to Lowry. Got to start the timer. Lowry has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Cross-court to Oubre. Brunson almost came up with the steal. Oubre driving it down, goes right into Josh Hart. Offensive foul. The ball's going back to the Knicks. 37 seconds to go. That's 5 fouls on Oubre. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson up top, over to Josh Hart. In the corner, Achua puts up a 3. Airballs it. Airballs it. I mean, it's just been that kind of night. Oubre gets it over to Harris. Harris gets caught in the air, throws it away. DiVincenzo picks it up. He's putting his head down over to Brunson. Brunson can't hold on to it. Goes out of bounds. And that's going to be the game right there, everybody. That's going to be the game right there after that turnover. What is that, the 20th turnover of the game, everybody? Did they hit 20 turnovers tonight? That is their 19th. Only 19th. They couldn't hit the fabled 20 turnovers. But that is going to be the game after that. That is a backbreaker. That is going to end it. 15 on the game clock now. Not sure why Precious Achiuwa decided to, no hesitation, shoot that 3 right there. Nostalgic Nick said the Nova guys pass too much. I mean, they're just looking for the open guy, man. I don't think they pass too much. I'd rather them pass too much than have a very stagnant team. Like, look, you can't win. At one point, everybody was saying the Knicks have played too much isolation basketball and they don't pass enough. Now, all of a sudden, the Knicks pass too much. There is no winning here. They're just playing good basketball, right? Josh Hart does not want to have to take a 3. He is going to pass it every time if he can. Charlie said, like to see you, Sheffy, guesting on the Knicks Fan TV show. I mean, I love CP. I love Knicks Fan TV. They're part of the inspiration as to why I decided to start doing this kind of stuff. If they ever asked, I'm there in a heartbeat. No questions asked. I'm there in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Love CP and those guys, man. Nostalgic Nick, we need Randall back. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Always have. Always have. Tobias Harris at the foul line as the Knicks fouled immediately. 14.8 on the game clock. Tobias Harris at the free throw line. He's missed a couple here tonight. Misses another one. Let's go. Hold on. Daryl said, all right, got to go feed the animals. Shout out, Daryl. Appreciate you, my guy. Tobias Harris knocks down the second one at least. Splits a pair of free throws. Timeout from the Knicks. 6-point game. Hold on. It's just 2 threes. Can we get one? Cap top now. Lower points than Orlando. ESPN's going to draw. Always. Charlie, the Orlando Magic are redeemed right now. 73 points for the Knicks. Yes. No more talking about the Magic only scoring 75 in a game. No more talking about it. Alex said, we need quickly back. This bench has been a disaster since he left. I mean, Alex, everybody who's on the bench, everybody who's in the starting lineup should be on the bench. We're talking about the bench as if that's our bench. Our bench is Josh Hart, Harnstein, Achua. You know, it's not Burks and McBride leading the bench units. Right? It's crazy. When your bench guys are suddenly your starters, what happens when your starters come back and you can put those guys who've been starting back on the bench? Wow, the bench suddenly got better, didn't it? But they are missing a score off the bench. You're right about the Quickly thing. Like, they're huge-sized hole, which is why they went out to get Bogdanovich, but he's been in not the role that they need him to. Brunson off the inbounds, coming down, going right into Oubre, lays it up with the left hand, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo offensive rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Harris pulls it down, and that's going to be the end of the game, everybody. 79-63 is going to be the final score. The Knicks score less than the Orlando Magic. What an embarrassing night for the Knicks. Yikes. Aiden, what's up, Aiden? Why does Oubre always have to turn up in the Garden? Shaking my head, he gets me tight. Oubre, very annoying. Tall Guy TV, so goofy tonight. JA3, as always, solid job tonight. Much appreciated, Sheffrey. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you. Mark said, peace, y'all. I mean, look, you guys want to talk about the Knicks scored 73 here? A disastrous game, a horrific night, an embarrassing night. The Knicks should be embarrassed. They should go back, hang their heads low. There's really not much to talk about. They can obviously be much better than this. A horrific loss at a time of the season where you need every win. All of these games matter. They play them again on Tuesday, so they will have an opportunity for redemption. But, hopefully Anunoby is back, right? That's where I'm going to end the stream. Anunoby should be back on Tuesday, so let's hope for that. Let's look forward to Anunoby coming through and destroying Philadelphia on Tuesday. We need to come out and score like 120 points the next game because this is bad. MFN. Hi, Chef. Just tuning in. I assume it's halftime since the score is 78-73. I wish it was halftime, my guy. I wish it was. So that's our final score. 79-73. Game. The Knicks lose by 6. They end up shooting 32.5% from the field, 22.5% from 3, and in what was the most embarrassing game I've seen any NBA team play this year. And it was on national TV. And it was against Philadelphia, that's right below them in the standings. And it was on a night where everybody else lost as well. So maybe it's just one of those nights. Maybe it was just a lazy Sunday. It's just a bad night of basketball. We can maybe chalk it up to that. But look, they had an opportunity tonight and they couldn't take advantage. So the Knicks end up losing to Philly. The Bucks beat the Clippers. We're not going to catch up to the Bucks at this point. They're too hot. They're playing too well. The Heat lost to the Wizards. So they also had a bad, embarrassing loss. The Pacers beat the Magic. So the Magic lost 2 in a row there. The Nets beat the Cavs. That's an embarrassing loss for the Cavs, although they are without Mobley and Mitchell. And so we were looking to take advantage of the night, but it looks like we're just gonna walk out with at least they didn't fall behind in the standings. So cable wire, GG's. I don't know, man. It wasn't a good game from either side. Philly escapes with a win there. It's so funny because I have the game on ESPN here. ESPN's not even talking about the game. They're talking about the next game. And at halftime, they weren't talking about the game. They were talking about the other games on. There is nothing to talk about this game. So I appreciate you guys coming through tonight, man. Mike Mo, to Knicks are lucky, Magic and he both lost tonight. Yep. Charlie said, embarrassing is the right word, Cheppy. The outcome is far from your good day intro. Yeah. I mean, look, I came in tonight thinking we were going to chill until like what was like, going to be a solid back and forth game. The Knicks are going to pull away. They're healthier. They have more talent. They should win this game. And it was the opposite. It was a horrific, ugly game from the start. Nobody got it going. Nobody made shots. There wasn't anything to take positively from this game. Not a single thing went well for the Knicks. Tall Guy TV said, damn threes killed us. I mean, everything killed them. They didn't make free throws. They couldn't get to the line consistently. They couldn't hit threes, like you said. They couldn't hit anything from the field. They turned the ball over like crazy. Nothing went right. Nothing. Not a single thing. Nostalgic Nick, this shows Randall's worth. They've been feeling it ever since he went out. But, like, it's not just Randall. It's their entire front line. It's Randall. It's Anunoby. It's Robinson. People could say what they want about Robinson's offensive deficiencies. That guy gives us, 6 extra possessions a night with his rebounding. That guy deters people from going into the paint all by himself because people are afraid to attack him. Knicks are missing a lot. Julius Randle being the number one guy that they're missing, obviously. All NBA talent, 20, 10, and 5. So. Dutch B said, thanks. I never ever want to drive and listen to nothing like this again. I had my daughter watching my Knicks and just yada. Oh, man. Yeah. Sorry it couldn't be more an entertaining night, Dutch. I mean, I apologize to everybody that we had to sit through this. I apologize on behalf of the Knicks that we had to sit through this basketball game and watch it from beginning to end. MFN said Knicks could finish right behind the Magic. Magic just one notch above. No, the Knicks are still ahead of the Magic. The Knicks are the 4 seed. Knicks are the 4 seed. They are one game above Orlando, who also lost tonight. So they're still locked into the 4 seed. They could have locked it in tighter, but they're still locked into that 4 seed at 37 and 26 now. Sorry, 37 and 27. They are half game ahead of Orlando. They could have been a game and a half ahead of Orlando, who also lost tonight. Fabled 20, Aiden. They couldn't get to the fabled 20 turnovers. Let me double check now. Turnovers. So almost at 20, pretty much 20. But horrible night. Horrible night. So it's Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Do something fun that you enjoy to wash this horrible taste out of your mouth. And we'll reconvene for hopefully some sweet revenge on Tuesday, 7:30, when the Knicks take on the same Philadelphia 76ers right before our West Coast road trip. So enjoy your rest of your night. Get ready for the work week. I'm a fan. I meant the Magic just one notch above with the J. Cole, Anthony Vizaz. Charlie said, with this loss, I hope that it will give the 3 returning guys more urge to play. I mean, they're already feeling it. The Knicks should be the 2nd seed in the East. Instead, they're the 4th, fighting to stay 4. They already feel the urgency. There is no rush to come back from an injury. You're injured. Your body will heal when it heals. Anunoby should be back on Tuesday. Like I've been saying, I expect him to be back before we go on the West Coast road trip. It's hard for me to believe that he will be back for the West Coast. He will make his return during the West Coast road trip, although I guess it is possible. But I do expect him back on Tuesday. Hoping for it. Cap Top Knot. Get even with Philly next up. Make it a wash. at least our worst game is over. Yes, at least the nightmare is over. That's a great way of ending the nightcap top knot. At least the nightmare is over. And we can look forward to the next game, where hopefully we get a revenge. So until then, I'm out, everybody. Again, enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.